Hello, and welcome once again to another episode of Third Action. I'm your lovely host, Jason, and these are the same three cabbages that were here like a month ago.
Yeah.
In the bottom left, the biggest cabbage of them all, Char playing Regan, Belladonna, Academy Wizard.
And after this, we will be gone for a month more.
Yep.
Look forward
It's
to that.
that summertime growing that we cabbages do. In the bottom middle, we have Mayhem, human vigilante fighter, played by Will.
I am the greenest of the cabbages, so I declare. That's it. Fight me.
Wonderful. And taking best in show, in the bottom right, we have Felix Milos, human bard, played by Alex.
I am the leafiest of the cabbages. Good
Ooh,
luck finding me.
excellent. Oh, hidden very stealthily amidst the forest.
It was so hard
All
to
right,
judge the cabbage. You couldn't find it.
So yeah, sorry we've been away. We will be away again. Summer just be like that sometimes. But thank you all for sticking with us. So we're here this week. We're going to be away for 3 more weeks. And we should be back, like, hopefully end of August. What is that? That's like the 26th, I hope. We'll see.
Were we
Should
talking about
anything
some
come up?
Other things, possibly, in the short term?
Yeah, possibly. We'll see.
Yeah.
Any case, for now, let's get started. I have to remember where all my buttons are. There we go. All right. Last time on Third Action, our group of intrepid dungeon delvers had made their way deeper into the Dead Warrens, one of the many catacombs in Grey District of Corvosa, where they believed one Rolf Lamb to be hiding out, along with a a corpse that they wish to retrieve on behalf of Thousand Bones. I don't think he's one of the leadership group of the Scone Qua, the Skull tribe of the Shawanti people, and you're trying to recover his grandson's bones before they take it upon themselves to do so. You were given a week. It's been 2 days, I believe, and so I think you did some delving. You found that the body itself of Silent Wolf, the grandson of Thousand Bones, is actually in pieces, unfortunately. And I believe you found what have you found so far? The legs, and is that it? I don't think you found anything else.
No, but we
No,
suspect
okay.
where it is.
Yes, you do suspect where the remainder of the body is, so you've been continuing to delve deeper. You've encountered strange bluish individuals. They look like kind of pale blue halflings or gnomes. I believe Regan identified them as Darrow, a subterranean race of people from the Darklands, who usually don't mean any goodwill towards the surface dwellers, and usually quite jealous of them. You encountered a Darrow who tried to strangle you, as well as a rather large ogrekin who had been keeping some prisoners for Rolf's use, presumably. You, having rescued them, you escorted them back to the entrance and saw them off after patching them all up. And I believe that is pretty much where we left off. So let's just jump in there. All right. So you saw off the group. I presume you actually tell them. One of them asked you, what your name was or like where can they find you. I presume someone actually mentions the script and scrimshaw.
Yes.
For real. Okay.
Seems a reasonable place for finding or getting information to or from us if need be.
Okay. But yeah, it is now 7:50-ish. We'll call it... I don't remember if I advanced the time, so we'll call it 8 p.m. 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. It's... Oh, right. You left and came back early in the morning, so... Yeah, it's only 8 a.m. The morning is young. What would you like to do?
Gosh, that was only the morning.
It
Felt like it went on
morning,
forever.
everyone.
was a productive morning, though. Well, we can keep going, but...
Does everyone have their healing potions? I think we picked
Indeed,
up
we have a
bunch.
couple.
we do. I've got a lesser still and 2 minor.
That's good.
I have 1 healing, a minor, and an elixir of life lesser. We also could go off to the market and like get more of them. That is totally a thing we could do.
Possibly some scrolls of healing, if need be.
Maybe. I mean, it is early morning. I wonder if Rolf is a night owl or a morning dove.
A morning dove.
I don't know what they're called. Morning person.
Well, he'll be fried chicken soon enough, but I'm fine to keep going if we want to try. We could even try being more stealthy and put the lights out. I have some dark vision elixir. If we wanted to try sneaking down
I'd
and
like a dim light.
not announcing our presence everywhere we go.
I feel like I have not dark vision, but like dim. But I might be lying to everyone.
As a cat folk, I believe they have low light vision, yeah.
Yeah, I know they don't have dark.
Is it on the... Yeah, it's on your
Oh, there it is.
sheet.
Yeah,
underneath
perception.
yeah.
I have low light.
Oh, I forgot to say, today's episode is brought to you... I said before the stream, but today's episode is brought to you by The Beating. This dude is about to get his ass beat in front of this tree. But, sorry, continue.
I admit a rest sounds like a good idea because I burned many, if not all, of my spell slots. And no amount of buying things is going to bring those back. Although, you know, we could augment them with scrolls.
I have so many scrolls, but they're not all useful, which is okay.
And while Rolf may be a morning dove, moving without the cover of darkness is probably more challenging.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Like
Especially
leaving and
since he
going
likes to deal in
around.
bodies.
Now that'd go over great. You just wander through the town with a half corpse.
Yeah, my worry is that he'll come out and be like, oh, you know who I haven't checked on in a while? The prisoners. And the prisoners aren't there. That's the only thing I would think of. I don't think he's going to come out and go around. But I am down for resting. I wouldn't say we shouldn't do that.
If you,
You
think
all
it's
stare at
necessary.
each other.
Shall we vote?
Well, it sounds like we all could benefit from it. How about we head back to the script and scrimshaw and grab a nap?
A little midday nap. Back at night.
Not entirely sure what a nap will do.
Wait, you can't redo
benefit-wise.
your spells until the morning.
It's still a 24-hour.
Yeah,
Yes.
I forgot.
I also forgot that.
Ah,
I
well,
don't
now
even.
we
I'm not
remember.
even sure I could get a benefit of a long rest by sleeping an additional 8 hours right now. So
Oh, yeah, because you
That
did.
sort of negates my argument then.
Yeah, you'd basically go back to doing your... Like, you could take a nap and then do your day job stuff, but you wouldn't get any spells back until tomorrow.
I can show you all of my scrolls if you would like any of them to
And-
enhance your spell slot.
we could go and see if there's any other scroll vendors in town that might have some for sale as options for you to have in hand, but or wands.
Hey, what's your spell casting? What do you cast from? Arcane, divine, occult.
Occult.
Oh, occult. Okay.
What does
So,
that mean?
well,
Occult?
unless he has
Casting.
unless he has trick object, there's some scrolls that I have that he can't cast.
Oh, I see.
Can't read them or use them.
But for example, we could pick up some things that you could cast.
Mhm.
You do have some soothing spells, if I remember correctly, that we could find more castings of. Some
Yeah,
empowering
occult
weapon
store.
spells, some true striking spells, that sort of thing.
Let's do that.
Outside-
We can at least go stock up on at minimum on health potions. Gold is one thing we do have a supply of.
Alright.
All right.
Okay. So-
Sort through my scrolls in the meantime too, to see if I have any cool ones.
You decide that since you're a bit tapped on healing resources at the moment, with Regan only being able to battle medicine a limited number of times per person per day, you decide to head back to town to do a bit of shopping first. I don't know if the intent is to then come back later in the same day. But
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you've got plenty of time though. So you are, in the Gray District. I presume you're just looking for that sort of basic stuff. You could make your way over to the Gold
Gilded
Market,
Knight?
or the Gilded Knight as well. I know Nia does have some things, and she's not very far from there. What sort of... Let's see. Do I have this shop open here? That's not the store. Oh, there we go. Nia's icon is the store. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, she has a bunch of random stuff. If you're looking for potions... Oh yeah, she's got there's plenty of potions in stock there. Elixirs of life, healing potions, both minor and lesser. She's got
Some more dark vision as well if we do want to try that stealthing option.
Oh yes, she does have 6 dark vision elixirs. I believe they last an hour each. Oh no, they only last 10 minutes, the lesser version.
Yes, they're pretty short, but it would allow us to try and stealth up on something if we wanted.
Oh yeah, you can
try
stealth
that as
into
an
like a
option.
room, for instance, yeah. Or a couple of
Yeah.
rooms.
Instead of just charging in. Not that that has gone terribly for us before.
I would definitely. I don't know if we're gonna clear out the inventory, but I would be going after at least 2, if not 3, healing potion lesser per person.
I think that's reasonable. I mean, I can afford a decent amount at this point.
Okay.
There's Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
There are a couple of wands you may want to look at, Felix.
Ooh.
That could be of use. Runic Weapon is one that might be handy, possibly. Though if that's only rank 1, perhaps not. They also had one of Soothe for some basic healing. Tailwind to give yourself some additional speed.
And the way wands work is that you can always cast 1 time from the wand per day. So it's like 1 bonus spell slot. And if you're feeling lucky, you can attempt to overcharge a wand by casting it a 2nd time per day.
Mm-hmm.
The downside of doing it the 2nd time is that you have to do a a D20 flat check, and if you fail, the wand breaks.
Permanently.
Permanently, yes.
Yes. If you succeed, the wand is broken but not destroyed. So
Oh,
either
right.
way, overcharging it breaks it, and we'll have to make it repairable. But you may still be able to keep using it and still get 2 uses that day. Be useful. Gravitational pull is a fun spell as well.
Yeah. I used that one before.
Yeah, and it is an occult spell, and there's a wand for it.
I do have a short list of ones I own currently that are occult spells.
This wand of fear would be a great one to have, I think.
Ooh.
Just some options there for you to whip out
Definitely.
when needed. And I've got gold that I'm sitting on.
I can afford to buy my own toys. But I would definitely take like that wand of soothe sounds like a really great idea. That and the 3 health potions, I think, would be a decent armament. And then depending on how much it all costs, maybe that wand of fear.
There's a scroll of cutting insult.
I could do those myself.
I know, it's true.
So the prices are what's listed there. For lesser healing potions, it's 12 a pop. For the minor ones, it's 4. I forget what other spells you just said. The scrolls are.
I'm trying to find the wand of soothe, and I cannot get it out of the.
The wand of soothe is 60 gold.
Okay. It's only 96 GP. That is an easy sell for me. I will happily exchange those monies for those things.
All right. Should hopefully be able to buy them out of the inventory there. Otherwise, I can move them for you.
I
Where
got the
is
healing
the
potions.
inventory?
It's like I literally cannot get the wand to come out and search it.
Okay, I'll do the wand for you. Here you go. Wand of soothe. Hope that worked. Maybe it worked. Maybe it didn't. Is it disagreeing? Oh yeah, what's going on? Wand of soothe. Go. There we go. I think that did it. No, it still didn't do it. Whatever.
No,
I'll just manually give you.
I swear I'm looking.
Yeah. Well, shoot. I'm pressing random buttons. Soothe. And we'll just drop that in here. And it's a wand. It's rank 1. Alright.
Now I have a thing.
Enjoy. And subtract the gold yourself. Okay. Anyone getting anything else?
Where are people seeing the inventory? I feel blind.
Oh, so yeah, to
here.
the north there's
Not here.
Oh, up there. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
If you
I
just double
see.
click on her.
Yeah, I guess you
Thank you. I just
went to
missed
the
the part
market,
where
but then ended up you ended up going over to
past the market.
Via's place.
You know
instead.
Nia.
I did not
He knows
even
us.
realize that.
In fact, I actually do think I would have changed on my way here back into
Back into
Tullios.
oh, whoops. Sure, I guess Mayhem hasn't shown up at the store before.
She might know by reputation, but either way, I think just for not being seen easily.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, anything else anyone needs?
Could I also get that wand of fear?
Yes, you can. I will transfer it to you. It's just a level 1 Wand of Fear.
How much does it cost?
60 gold as well.
I know it's not my normal order of beer for the bar, but I swear these will do good.
Oh, I'm glad to have someone moving my wares for me. She says, just kind of sliding the handful of wands and potions. Some of these things just sit here for ages, and not many adventuring types come through this part of town. Most people are here for the clothes and the other more minor magical items.
I'm glad you have you keep stock of these items, even if they are rarely used. Never hurts to help support local the business around Corvosa as it stands.
Of course, and it helps that it's all very shiny, and I do like my shinies. She says, kind of looking at some bracelets on her wrist and jangling them a bit. Dry
Miss
smile.
Gold, are
Yes.
this demolition fulu that you're selling, please tell me this is not a common sale item here.
Oh, no, darling. A wandering monk had one of these. I'm not entirely sure how it works.
Well, just concerned about the mechanism aside. I'll buy it and get it off of your hands if that's all right. I'd rather
certainly.
not fall into less savory. So, I'll pick that
Certainly
up.
rather dangerous things be in the hands of the guard. Okay, you were able to take that out. Good.
Yes. So I can grab that. I've also grabbed some potions, a number, and I'm just trying to balance the character sheets to make them correct.
Yep.
I'll make sure it balances. But I think it's like 4 or 5 of each of the minor and lesser healing potions.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are sitting on quite a lot of gold from your various exploits through the chapter
Which
thus
is
far.
why I'm more than happy to contribute if any more potions or scrolls want to be picked up for funsies.
Oh,
You're right. I did not assign a hero point. Thank you, Tosca. We all started really low, so that should be 1 point for everyone.
Oh yeah, everyone gets one.
Okay, I think that's right. 3, 2, 1, 3 should be correct, unless I mispressed a button. All right. Anything else? Shopping wise.
Yes.
I think I need the ventriloquist's ring.
Take it. It's yours. I forget how much it costs there.
Got the money.
Another
We
60
have the
GP.
goods.
Okay. You should be able to, if you're buying directly from her, there should be like a little buy icon somewhere on the side of that row, like on the right hand side.
Oh,
I think it's a little stack of coins. I think if you just click the buy icon, it should just take it out and spend the gold.
for that matter, Felix, do you have a staff?
Don't.
There are a couple of options, a composer staff and a mentalist staff, either of which might be of value to you and are effectively free additional spells that you can invest 1 staff a day. Doesn't cost you any spell slots to invest into that staff. There's some more benefits you can get from staff stuff as well, but either way, something along those lines. There's also a staff of water and air, fire and earth.
I am rapidly scrolling to the place where I think staffs are.
They're weapons.
There's they are.
Yep, they're at the bottom of the weapons. You just have a number of different ones available.
And
Yeah, water, air, earth, fire, composer, animal,
believe-
mentalists.
Regan has one already as well, correct? A
My
staff?
staff with my fish on it, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
So,
My fish staff.
Yeah, and the way staves work is they provide a cantrip, so you can only have 1 staff invested per day. They provide you a cantrip that you can use while you're holding the staff, and additionally, while you're holding the staff, you can spend charges from the staff to cast the spells in it. Each staff gets a number of spells equal to the highest level spell slot. Is that how that
Number-
works?
you get the number of charges equal to the highest level of spells rank you can cast.
Oh,
So
right,
you-
right, right. So,
2
yeah.
charges if you can cast 2nd level, 3 charges you can cast 3rd level.
And you guys can
Prepared
cast up to
casters-
2nd level right now, so you get 2 points, 2 spell points by default.
And I think so effectively you can cast 2 first rank spells, which the staffs also come with.
Yeah.
So, staves.
Steve's.
You were about to say the difference between spontaneous and prepared
And
casters.
prepared, there's some extra bonuses I believe one can do versus the other, but I do not remember off the top of my head. And I also don't know
Yeah.
if they changed it in the remaster or not, but I don't think they did.
Also a good point. I don't remember.
It's one of those things that I haven't bothered to look up in a while because I haven't been casting prepared spells in yet. But
Yeah, I haven't. I only have one character who has a staff in a different game. And I was doing it wrong for a little bit, so I always forget.
I, after looking through them, think the Staff of Fire looks really cool. And so I have added that as along with the ventriloquist ring that I also
The thing to watch out for though is that they do have to be spells that you can cast. And I think the Staff of Fire is both
Arcane and
spells-
Primal, and I do not have that.
Yep.
Boo! That
Sorry.
was gonna be fun.
that would have been fun.
I was gonna get to light things on fire.
Yeah, the reason I said Composer and Mentalist is I'm pretty sure those are.
Those might be
cult
the
spells.
only two that have the cult
Animal
spells out of the set.
Staff, Runic Body is a cult, but Summon Animal is not.
Yeah, and Mentalist. I think it's gonna be Mentalist Staff because I already have Haunting Hymn and Summon Instrument, and so I'd only be getting Concordant Choir. Not
Yeah.
that the bonus of being able to cast out of the staff slots isn't good, but I like variety.
So CRB says, and I don't know if this is updated in the original, but CRB preparing a staff for spontaneous. You can reduce the number of charges it takes to activate a staff by supplementing it with your own energy. If you don't have enough charges to cast a higher level spell that's on the staff, you can use your own spell slots and a charge from the staff or charges from the staff to meet the necessary level of casting for that. And prepared casters can actually expend a spell slot to add more charges to their staff equal to the rank of spell added.
I have a fancy stick.
I see. Okay. Alright. So you ended up buying a Mentalist Staff instead?
Correct.
Okay.
Has to look pretty awesome to have a longsword in one hand and a Mentalist Staff in the other. See how this works.
Yep. Alright. Anything else?
Yes. Can I buy things?
Yes, you might buy things.
I would like to buy Wand of Tailwind,
Yep, go for
Scroll of Thoughtful Gift,
it.
and the Scroll of Endure.
Alright, yep, those are all fine.
I'm thinking about the Mentalist Staff too. But I need 2 money. Oh, the Mentalist Staff is gone. I'll eventually
she
think about
only-
different stuff. Yeah.
She only had one.
Well, that makes it easier for me because it's the only one I wanted. So.
Okay.
I will find a cooler staff later. It's not desperate, and I'm gonna buy some healing potions. 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh wait, I can buy one more. Let's max my money.
Oh yeah, are you a Staff Nexus wizard? You are.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you can only have one staff kind of active per day. But Staff Nexus, you can once you get another staff, you can spend time to combine your staff with another staff to sort of upgrade it into a cooler one.
Cool. It's kind of what I figured, is that would take more than just getting one. That I'd have to spend like a day futzing with it.
Yeah, typically you'd have to... The book is a little vague about it. You technically need, like, magical crafting, the feat, to be able to do it. I would just, since you are a Staff Nexus Wizard, I would just allow you to take a day with the staff, with the two staffs, and spend the time to combine them without having to do any crafting.
I did want to ask
alright.
Felix if he wanted any of these occult scrolls that I have, which is Runic Weapon, Sure Strike, Runic Body, Force Barrage, Sleep, Blur, and Telekinetic Maneuver. Do you have those sound fun?
Those all sound amazing in their own way, and I would take as many as you're willing to share.
All right, because I cannot use like 100 scrolls at once, so I am more than happy, since you're more frontline, to give you some of these. Let me...
Yep, the key is just actually getting them into hand.
So you have to think ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is hard for me.
I usually like to hold things before combat starts, if possible.
You can have a blur.
Drawing something from your belt is one action. Swapping an item from your hand with your belt is one action. Pulling something out of your backpack is 2 actions. It's a little bit more involved.
What is the difference between belt and backpack in this?
Oh, things that are in your like equipment section versus or consumables
versus
or
the literal container your backpack.
Yeah. If you've put things in your backpack, then that takes a bit longer to remove.
Okay.
But you can wear quite a lot of stuff on your person. It's usually not like that important, but if you guys have like stored a bunch of stuff, like having to go dig through that in the middle of combat is much harder.
We have done exactly that, so I now understand the problem.
All right, lots of scrolls are being transferred.
Enjoy those scrolls.
Oh my gosh, I have so many toys now.
You've been given Runic Weapon,
You don't
which
have
is
slots.
upgrades a weapon to a +1 striking weapon when you cast it. I think it can be yours or someone else's. Scroll of Blur makes you hard to hit. Scroll of Sleep lets you try to knock things out. It's a little hard to use because it's got incapacitation. Good on low-level creatures, not good on high-level creatures. Scroll of Force Barrage, it's the always hit magic missile-esque spell. Sure Strike is True Strike. It lets you aim better. It's a nice one-action spell, so you have to have it in the hand, but it's a good one-action. Telekinetic Mover lets you do a spell attack to trip, shove, etc. And Runic Body gives you it's like magic armor, which is something's better than your AC. All right. I'm going to call that an hour of in-game time spent shopping. So it's like 9:30ish a.m.
Does Nia Gold do rune transfers?
Oh, I certainly... I know I can call in some favors, if you want. Can usually have it done in the day.
If by end of day, that would be appreciated. We do have other business we'll have to deal with this evening, I'm sure.
Oh, end of day? What time is it? 9:30 or so. Yeah, I can probably have it done by 5.
If you'd be willing, then, I do have a striking rune that I'd like to go ahead and put onto this nightstick that I've acquired.
Oh, sure, certainly. Just leave the cash there, and I'll get to contacting my contact for you. And just come back by 5. It should be ready to go by then.
Alright. I will leave 10 gold. I believe it's 6.5 for the transfer, but...
Okay. Oh, thank you for the tip, big boy.
Always appreciated it, ma'am.
Alright. Anything else?
I'm good for the moment, which was...
Good.
Alright. Are you guys gonna just kind of go chill at the inn until 5, or?
Yeah, I am now I am now encumbered, so I think I need to go drop off some things. We had a lot of fun buying.
You should come to the school store and purchase a bag that will hold all of your stuff and make it really light.
Maybe I'll go do that. That seems like a
Oh.
thing.
Wait, do they have
unusual
extras,
spiked
though?
chain that I've got. Did I ever have Regan take a look at that, or Felix to identify it?
I don't
Nope,
remember
you
looking
did
at
not. This spike chain is the one that you got from the the Darrow who was
Oh.
strangling you.
Yeah.
You still got the marks around your neck.
Yeah. So, I suppose I could ask Nia to take a look at it, actually. Pop my head back in.
Yeah, you guys were kind of shuffling towards the exit, then you remember this thing and you take it over.
Another
let me
thing
take
we,
a-
came across recently.
Oh, it's an interesting style. I've not seen that before, but I'm certain that's a striking rune, my dear.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it turns out that is a +1 striking. Oh, is it on Mayhem? Is that one?
It's on Mayhem, yeah.
I was looking at your character sheet trying to fix it.
Gosh, I know, it's a nicer way to link the inventories, but alas.
Yeah. Demystify. There we go. Yes, it is a +1 striking spiked chain.
Nice. Alright. Well, actually, Felix, did you, what, have we enchanted your sword at all?
Yeah, it's a +1 longsword. So it has at least a little bit of an enchantment.
I know it's asking a lot, Miss Gold, but would you be able to transfer the striking rune from this chain to a sword as well?
Today?
I know,
It's a little bit of a stretch, but I think we could do it.
I know we can
Happily
count on
pay
you.
for it.
Well, pay up, and I'll close up shop so I can go get my friend over.
Yes. So it's 6.5 gold for the transfer cost.
Make it an even 10 for a rush job.
That's what. So,
All right. Okay. So that's to transfer the
striking rune off of the
potency,
spike
or the
chain.
striking rune off of the chain. Okay.
Yeah, onto
Did
the.
you want the +1 rune moved anywhere?
I don't have any other need for it at the moment. If you have something you'd like to put onto Felix, all my weapons are already +1.
We could put it onto the mentalist staff that I just got.
We could. That would be good.
So that I would have striking on the Don Silver sword and +1 on the mentalist staff.
So gives you a better chance to hit with that too. Excellent.
All right. Well, we'll be removing the runes anyway, so sure. I think we should be able to do all 3, and no additional cost, boys. I think that's probably enough.
Well, thank you again, Mrs. Gold. We do appreciate it.
All right.
Now. And was Regan still pushing us to go to the school?
I mean, if you want to carry lots of stuff, but
I-
you don't have to.
Felix's current backpack is overfilled to the point where it cannot close anymore, and I'm like
problem.
somewhat dragging it behind me. So this is going to be a long and fun walk to the university to go get a bigger bag.
Yeah, don't you like how my bag is very light? Wow. I
All right.
had a bunch.
Yes.
Okay, so you tag along to the school store, school supply, and yeah, normally you wouldn't be allowed in, but with Regan there alongside you,
It
you are able to.
100% looks like two dads with their
Yeah,
daughters
these are my dads.
her college books for the first time.
I'm
I
adopted.
don't know about Felix, but Tully is absolutely like, how are people paying for all of this? This is absolutely ridiculous.
They want how much for a textbook?
This is the price of education.
And you can't
so you-
return them.
No. Why would you want to?
So they do have spacious pouches available for 75 gold each. They do have the like Academy logo on them, just like Regan's.
And
Oh,
it's
it's
cool. It's a cool logo.
I will happily pay 75 GP for a spacious pouch.
All right.
Yeah, same. I will have to find a way to customize it so it does not have the school logo.
You can get them in backpack or in like kind of messenger bag form. Up to you. But same kind of form factor as far as like how much you can fit in it.
And it is a Type 1?
Yes, the Type 1s. I can just drag them over to your...
Thank you. I think I'll stick with the backpack style.
Okay.
I also have.
I suppose they
one-
also have like handbag, but that's a little bit less useful.
I have 4 scrolls that I don't know what they are, and 1
I
wand.
expect mine to be a suitcase, and that's the only way that I'm going around now is with a
Oh my
suitcase
god.
An attaché, spacious attaché.
It's like, hold on, I have to open it.
Yeah.
It's actually handcuffed to mine.
Yeah.
That's like a 3 action to pull stuff out of it.
You have to put the code in. It's like
Oh,
click
hang
it
on, I
open.
forgot. Oh, the damn thing won't still latches.
Okay, sorry, what was... oh, you had some scrolls that
Yeah,
you...
I have 4 unusual scrolls and 1 unusual wand,
Okay.
and I seem like I'm in a place where I could get these looked at.
Sure, let's see. Yeah, while you're at the school store, you can certainly have a look at them. And there are obviously some more scrolls that are currently available in the store there, if you so choose. Let me see, where have you put these scrolls? These unusual scrolls.
I grouped them together in my little bag.
Yes.
Into my bolts.
Okay, 2 of them they're not gonna know.
Ooh.
1 scroll they're able to identify as cauterized wounds.
Ooh.
It's like a fire healing spell. Then one of them is a scroll of Bind Undead, a rank 3 spell.
Ooh.
And the wand is a Wand of Peaceful Rest, formerly known as Gentle Repose.
Another. Ooh. I like all these.
But yeah, the other 2 scrolls, the person at the shop isn't familiar with these spells, and they're written in a strange, like, arcane language that they don't
That's
know.
good. Would they know anybody at the academy who might know what these scrolls are?
Actually, these look like necromancy scrolls, so you might want to take that up with the dean.
Oh my god, the dean. Oh, I'm so excited. I have necromancy scrolls that are weird. Regan, I want to go and get these looked at.
Necromancy scrolls.
She's like vibrating as her 2 dads check out.
And they're just so concerned.
All right. Yeah. Once they're done checking out, get the clerk to remove the tags from the bags.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Ooh, would you mind one more detour? I want to look at these scrolls. These weird scrolls.
Oh, sure.
She's very excited.
Where?
Oh my
You
goodness.
need to go someplace to take a look
Yes,
at them?
we have to go to the dean's office, the necromancy dean.
Are we doing an interview with the dean already?
No, no, no.
I know you're an overachiever, but the dean's list, really?
I know you have a lot. There are other options you can choose from still. I know you're excited about this one, though.
I'm a very average student.
Oh, that was exciting. That closed on me. I was trying to figure out. I keep saying, I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? I think I have the PDF on my phone. I don't remember. So these buildings here at the academy, each of the buildings is one of the schools, one of the 7 old school magical schools. And I never remember which building is which building. The central hall is Conjuration, the big one in the middle. Let's see if I can find the Necromancy one real quick. Do I have the book on my phone? I don't, so I don't know. One of the buildings is the Necromancy one. I'm going to guess this one for now. So, you stop by the Necromancy building. There's a class in session right now. You could wait like an hour for the class to finish. It's currently at like 10:30 a.m. Got plenty of time. Do you wait?
Can I wait? Regan will just sit down outside on a bench with her 2 scrolls and like smiling and waiting, just accepting that everyone knows exactly what she's doing, and her tail's doing this. It's very excited. We have to wait. There's a class in session.
Of course.
Alright. Well, you guys chill out in the quad for an hour, and
Tullios
eventually...
is actually moving stuff from the backpack to the pouch instead.
No,
Yeah,
same
just
here.
reorganizing on a little bench outside. Eventually, the class lets out, and students are leaving, and Miss Oriana Delmore comes walking out, and she sees you on the bench there, and good morning, Regan.
Oh, hello. And Regan leaps up with the 2 scrolls. Like, how I was just at the school store trying to figure out what these scrolls were, and they couldn't figure it out, and they said, you might know. She's
Those idiots at the school store rarely ever identifying things correctly. Hurry, bring them over.
She hands them over.
I see why. They're both a bit rarer. This one here is a spell known as Bone Spray, and this one is typically called Bone Shaker or some variant of that.
Ooh.
And she would explain how the spells work to you. It takes like 10 minutes just going over the practicality of the spell, and she goes really in depth with you. Actually, it goes from 10 minutes to like 30 minutes. It ends up being like a kind of mini lecture.
That's great. Oh, these are weird spells.
Bone Shaker's description is
It's
horrific.
terrifying. You grab their skeleton and shake it.
Yes.
Bone spray is so much simpler.
Yeah, simpler.
Felix's jaw just drops and drops
Oh.
and drops, and by the end, he cannot believe what he's listening to.
You can shake someone's skeleton. Everyone has a skeleton. Well, some creatures don't, but every human has a skeleton harming their body and moving them by their bones. I love this description. Wow.
It's like
Thank you
bloodbending,
so
but
much. I'm really happy to know what these are.
Well, now that you've reminded me of them, perhaps I'll add them to the test this week. And she
I'm gonna
starts
have to
walking
use
away.
them. Oh my gosh. Wait, what's today? When is the test?
Today is Calistral the 15th. Oh, today is test day, actually, I think.
Damn it,
a
it's
fire
test
day.
day.
Next week.
Oh God. Oh, I've forgotten about my test.
So,
When is
do
the
you do your exam
test?
now?
Oh, when is the test?
You can sign up for any exam block during the day.
If I don't do my test, I will lose just enough points to not be able to do something. So I need to take my test.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh God, I didn't know it was not Friday.
Understandable.
Day.
What do you need?
Oh my God, I need to get the test. Oh, I can't study. I have to go take it now because we have to go
pacing
see
in a
Rolf.
circle. Just talking.
Oh God. All right. I can meet you
All right.
back at the shack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the shack.
the shack.
Yeah, the food shack where they give food to people. I'll meet you at the food shack. I have to take my test. I'll be back. I would do badly on my test.
I am sure that she was not referring to your restaurant as a
Shake Shack.
shack.
She couldn't remember the word.
This is genuinely Tully is trying to comfort Felix, and
She
I'm
wasn't
sure
trying
she's
to
not
be rude, but she did
here.
use the word
Seems
shack.
to be a little bit off-kilter at the moment.
The food shack.
I recognize that Regan is more in flustered than anything else in losing words. Like I won't
must
take it
go.
personally.
Oh, then
All right.
we will retire elsewhere.
Okay, yeah, it'll take 4 hours for the test. So yeah, you just spend 4 hours at the academy taking the exams. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. This will be against the standard DC for your level, which will be where's my level? There's my level chart. Did they make a remaster version of the GM
Oh, probably in the GM core.
things? Boards. They must have.
Oh, yes, they did do a remastered GM screen.
Why can't screen? There we go.
Yes.
Thingy-majig. You know,
I don't know if it's
the,
released
Thingamajig.
yet, but I know they are working on it if they have not already released it.
the GM wall. Right. Where's my DC's by level? You're level 14. Fuck. You're level 4, right?
Oh my God.
Level
Yeah, I'm level 4. Holy shit, it's so
Hey.
If you
powerful.
say
Level
so,
4?
Jason.
Level 4.
Um,
No. Level 4.
HP
Level 4.
36 at 14.
DC is 19. You can have an aid from I guess if you have an assistant with you, your assistant can aid.
Yes, my little assistant.
Little Majenko.
Machenko assists me with. Where is he? Oh, he's not here. Oh, there he is.
There
We left him.
you go.
Oh God. So how will he assist?
So your check needs to be an Arcana. Sorry, Academia lore. Oh no, I'm lying. Weekly exam
Okay.
is Arcana. Yes, it must be Arcana.
Okay.
Yeah, I would allow him to aid with probably just Arcana. Yeah.
Alright, he can try. We're all flustered.
All right.
Wee.
So he needs to be a DC 15.
18 for
18 is a
aid.
success. So that gives you a +1 circumstance bonus, and then go ahead and give your Arcana roll, and you need to be at a 19.
Ooh. Public or private?
You can do it publicly.
I guess I don't. Ooh. I got a 29. I'm so smart.
A 29's a crit.
I am the smartest
You beat the
wizard.
DC by 10.
Holy shit.
Cool. You earn achievement points equal to your level. So you're level 4, so you get +4 achievement points.
I have to. Oops.
Level 4,
Plug.
8. I'll put that there for now. I think I have a little tracker in here somewhere in the game. But alright, yeah, the test is interestingly goes over a lot of the spells that you've been using recently. And the spells in the classes that you haven't been really paying attention to were fairly easy to figure out. You've been looking at a lot of scrolls lately, so you've got a good sense of everything that's going on. And you've gotten a lot of practical experience. After today's exam, you came out on top of like your current class. And you're feeling pretty good. Well, I mean,
Easy
how
test.
you feel.
Easy for
Yeah.
me, the smartest student in that class. I didn't even go to my classes. All right. And after a test, she's gonna go back to find her friends, take a nice walk, feeling
right.
really good about herself.
You go to
Hopefully
rejoin the others.
Battle
at
won't
the
make
script.
me feel bad about myself.
Would you guys have done anything in the meantime during this 4 hours?
Do I have a good place to store the bottom half of a body?
Besides the bag?
The bag, it may just be the best answer here. So if I don't have a better answer, I'm gonna stick with the bag.
So that's a good point. So you did have this bottom half of the body in just loose in your backpack. You don't currently have anything to hold it in. It is smelling really bad. I'm gonna assume that you're like currently probably for fear of getting anyone sick in the like keeping it near the food. You opted to do the reorganization of your bag in your bedroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this away from all of the food servicing areas, and I'm just gonna keep the door to my room closed. Locked.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. It smells pretty bad. You don't think you'd be able to really store it here for very long before it starts to stink up the place. Like, the body is gonna start rotting.
I don't have the words to describe it, but I do recall there are spells that can stop the degradation of a body.
Yes, and you think that you heard Regan mention such a spell earlier today.
Yeah, it was. I don't want to use the terms for it that are not part of this system, because I know those words, but not the right ones.
Peaceful rest.
Thank you. So yeah, I think that as soon as I leave a message with Zalara that as soon as Regan's out of their tests, that I could really use some spell related help over at the Script and Scrimshaw.
All right. What about you, Tully? Anything in particular you doing in that time?
I was thinking about it, and I really don't think he would be going back undercover as Mayhem, so he's going to stay with being as Tully for the time being. So he could put in a shift, just see if he can help out with the garden. How is the temperature of the city today? Is everyone feeling still on edge?
Yeah, there's definitely things are a bit on edge. So if you went into the you gone to the Citadel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So at the Citadel, people are moving around pretty quickly. It's very hectic. Despite how busy it is, no one really has like a particular assignment for you. Everyone is just kind of... It feels very chicken running around with head cut off. Like, people are just kind of jumping from fire to fire. And it sounds like the investigation into the assassination is taking up like the majority of the guards' time right now. They still haven't found the killer. This Trinia Sabor has just up and gone missing. No one's seen her in a long time. The guard's been searching. Sounds like the Queen's been getting pretty irritated about this. Simultaneously, a good half of the guard is now gone. It's been cannibalized by the queen's new regiment that she's training up. And in fact, they've been pulling a lot of even a lot of the male guard has been asked to come do like training sessions at the castle.
Oh. Well, that's a problem for us maintaining order, but okay. Are we having any particular points of pain as far as the populace getting out of hand or getting upset besides what we're dealing with right now?
Sounds like there's still a good number of people. There's like a number of riots now. Most of them are focused around finding Trinia, getting Trinia, getting the King's Killer. This seems to be sort of the general focus of the city. It sounds like there's been some trouble with the Shawanti as well. But that has settled down today. Sounds like things are still tense over there at the Eastern Gate, but nothing has really changed. And food supplies are running low across the city because there haven't been any shipments of food lately. There still hasn't been a lot of ships coming into the port since the king's death.
I don't know enough about shipping, but that's... Even for the king having died, we would still normally be getting shipments. It's not that we've...
Yeah, but a lot of the merchants are getting a little bit skittish about the state of the city. They don't want to have their wares stolen. They're having trouble with keeping security going.
And we're not getting anything over land either, then?
We're getting some shipments still from Harsk and... not Harsk. Harsk is a Pathfinder iconic.
What was that other
There's a
regional
city to the
place?
north that starts with H, and I don't remember the name offhand, but I'll remember it later.
Okay.
There's some smaller... some of the other Corvosan settlements around. They've been able to get food from those places. So food is coming in, it's just not a ton of it. And so a lot of families are having to kind of spread thin. I think people are getting a little bit cranky. At least as far as like necessities and stuff. Felix hasn't seemed to have too much of a problem at the bar through his connections, but
this is also a nicer part of the city.
yeah. It sounds like Old Corvosa in particular is having some trouble.
Okay. I'd like to find any notes I can get about food shipments just for my own personal edifice while I'm here. And then if I'm not being of any use, then I'll probably head back to join the others
Okay.
in Scrimshaw.
Yeah, give me a... I'll let you pick what kind of check you want to use to gather information.
I think society, unless... I don't think I'm being necessarily deceptive about it offhand.
Yeah, it sounds like you're sort of looking up records or asking for records.
Just
Yeah,
trying to get an understanding of why we're... The rest of this is not good, but us not getting food is starting to feel like there's something else going on, that we're being denied food on top of everything else going on.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
know who or why, so...
yeah, give me a society check.
Blind?
Yeah, blind.
Blind, question marks.
Okay. You're able to gather up, talking to a couple people, they say they'll try to go talk to some of the guys at the Longacre building, the seat of the government, but they're not able to get you anything today, or like right now.
Okay.
So you'll have to remember to check in with some of the other guard to see
I
if they
will
find
note that
anything.
as a lead.
Alright. And then, yeah, after you're mostly being like you are helping out, but it's a lot of like moving stuff around. One of the tasks that you're put to is actually there's a bunch of barricades that the guard has kind of stockpiled. It sounds like they're needing to first the castle wants some of the barricades like readied. So they're asking you to like get those kind of out and set up.
Okay.
Or like ready to move around.
Deploy. Sure.
Yeah, they're like basic fencing sort of things. Usually for like events and stuff. But all right. Back to the party.
Like
so you said? Yeah, more for like events. Like to section things off.
Okay, so not worried as much about a riot as it is just preparing for like something.
They could be,
perhaps to happen.
Yes, these were usually in the past. They've been used for like parade routes and that sort of thing.
Okay.
So they are used to keep people back. So you could use them for a riot, but in the past they've been used to just sort of like set up for like a coronation or parade, that sort of like big event.
And we haven't heard anything about an event happening, though.
No, you haven't heard anything about an event happening. And the queen notably didn't do a proper coronation.
Oh. Well, I mean that would actually make sense if that was it. But it is strange she hasn't announced anything yet.
She did officially accept being the queen in one of her sort of speeches, but yeah, she never actually did like a big kind of pomp and circumstance coronation. You don't know if she would, but it's reasonable to expect that she might.
Something or other, but yeah, that does seem strange. Can I gather information about that real quick? I mean,
sure, yeah. I'll allow you one more gather. This one would definitely be diplomacy. If you're talking amongst the guard.
Yeah, just getting some gossip here. Hot gauze.
Okay. Yeah, everyone's so busy. No one's really had the time to figure it out. It sounds like the castle's just been largely standoffish with the guard proper. So no one has a strong sense of what's going on. It just sounds like maybe it sounds like the crown is planning on doing some kind of like maybe a festival or something, some kind of big celebratory event.
I mean, if we actually can get food in the town, that might be worthwhile, but well, okay. And with that information in mind, I'll still head back.
Alright. You regroup with the others at the Script and Scrimshaw. I believe this is the day that Lisdy's not there. I think Lisdy went off to go train.
I believe she is training, yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad for that. I hope the smell isn't too bad as Felix is up in his room, transferring everything but the legs out of the backpack and into the new bag. So Regan can hopefully make it smell slightly less.
All right.
I think
You've
that
got the
I
floor.
would be offended by such smells. Why wouldn't you want this smell? It's so floral and
Pungent?
haunting.
It would certainly scare many customers away from this business. It is not the sort of smell you want around food service.
Yes. I suppose that's true. I do have a wand of peaceful rest.
If you'd be willing to use it, I think we would hopefully be able to get back before peaceful rest wears off.
Decay can't be transformed. Corpse is subject to spell. Corpse core have died. It's pretty dead. Alright. Let's cast you.
Alright, so pulling the wand, you tap the legs. And
Little legs.
the smell kind of subsides, becomes much more muted. Feels less gross and heavy in the room.
Maggots be gone. And other
And
such
any-
pests.
Any
Gotta go
maggots that
find a
were there kind
bottle.
of shrivel up and die.
There they go.
Grant.
It's like spraying Febreze.
Yeah.
Seriously, I would
Ah.
spray. I don't know if we've got Febreze, but I would spray like an old bottle of cologne, just like anointing the door, anointing the bag, any other spare thing. Like
Yeah, you've got some cologne in your closet. Start spraying around.
Perfect. So beautiful.
hopefully that will buy us enough time to finish this particular assignment.
It should. I could keep doing it every day if it doesn't. It should be fine.
All right. So are you leaving the legs here? Is that the?
Where are they right now? Are they like on the floor?
They're in a backpack.
Oh, they're in a backpack. Okay.
My spare backpack, and I
Sticking.
presume I have some storage in my room that I would put them into.
Yeah, there's a closet. You have a closet.
Yeah. And I am making damn well sure the door to my room is locked.
I thought you might have like put them on the bed,
Oh,
which
God,
I
no.
initially thought was a really good idea.
I
We
sleep.
now
right.
realize
Absolutely not.
Well, no, they're fine now.
Put them in the closet, so now when you open the closet doors, you're just seeing two legs just standing up there going up into the clothes. So now people will think somebody's in there just hiding amongst your stuff.
Oh. So Felix,
All right.
I didn't know you were busy in there. I'll just take my leave.
Some sorts of skeletons in the closet.
Ooh, skeletons! I can grab those.
Okay. Am I correct in assuming then that once you've got the skeleton set up in a joking manner in his closet,
We would
sticking
also
out of
grab our
some
weaponry
hanging
from,
shirts?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Knight.
We would get our
Yep.
newly modified weapons and head back to the graveyard.
To try and learn one of these. Or two of these.
Okay, so it's probably like 5:30 by the time you get back to the Dead Warrens then. Alright, yep, you're done. Silver Longsword, let me add the Striking Rune to that. And the Mentalist Staff, you added a +1 to that as well. +1. And have you already messed with yours?
Yep.
So you took the Striking and hopefully removed it from the chain.
I got rid of the chain.
Alright, you just threw it away. Okay. Anything else that you're doing before returning?
I'm going to chug a healing potion, a lesser healing potion.
Oh.
Oh, you could have
I'm
gotten
still
healed
unwell?
by Regan by that point if you wanted.
You should have
I mean-
told me.
I mean, I'm still hurting a little bit, but
Can't walk around like that.
I will take
Yep.
3 points of healing if you want to give it to me.
Stop it.
Tullios takes the big swig, getting 14 points of healing.
This is me, right? You can't stop drinking things. Is this correct? No! I've hurt everyone! I've hurt you all!
I mean, at least it's the minimum amount you could hurt somebody.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh.
Are
I
you
was
trying to
very-
like walk and mend at
Yeah,
the same time?
like, oh, you don't need to do that, Tully. I've got it. Spears him immediately.
Perfect.
Oh,
so yes,
Points of-
Shit.
using Ward Medic, you got a natural
Ah,
1,
I'm
and did
quite
1
sorry.
point of piercing damage to everyone in the party.
Ow.
Well, I guess just to Felix and Tully.
Oh, Felix got some too. I
it was quite the slice.
I
as-
scraped and then just stabbed Felix in the shoulder. He's fucking behind me.
I'll just chug a potion. It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay. I know it's been a long day. You
Oh,
had a
dear.
test.
Oh, I'm so excited from doing so well on my test. My hands were shaking.
There. Now I have all my hit points back.
Alright, I'll be fine.
I kept it that time because it wouldn't have killed anybody. The last time I was gonna kill like 2 people.
Yeah,
That would have been
and
bad.
not people you wanted to kill.
No, I would have been traumatized as a player. Would never heal again.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Back to the
Yeah.
map. All right. So you return to the Dead Warrens. Back in your Mayhem guise, I see.
Yes.
What do?
We're going in. Down the
All right.
stairs.
You triumphantly
Cautiously.
cautiously march down the stairs.
Well, I
Somewhat cautious, but still not really being stealthy at this point.
Let's go through the back way.
Oh yeah, so we're this way?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I think so.
Okay, so coming down the stairs at the 4 pillars, you take a left turn and descend down into the little bone pit where the hybrid beast skeleton was. You find that secret passageway door and slip beyond it into the darkness of the tunnels.
Yeah, did you want me to turn off my light? Or did you
No,
did you want to be stealthier? Okay.
Unless you are ready to be stealthy. I'm
I was just making sure that's not what we were going for yet.
not yet.
So I wasn't
Not-
ruining everything.
Alright,
I
so
would make
far
sure
it
everyone
doesn't
can go
seem
in
like
the
anything
dark
has
way.
changed in these tunnels. Looks like Mayhem's taking up the lead, Felix second, and Regan and Machenko in the back. You round the corner and you can see that room with the seemingly some kind of sanguination chamber with the dead bloodseekers and the swarm of worms on the ground.
Lovely. I'm gonna head north and kind of bypass that room for the moment.
Alright, you crouch, continue around the corner, see the bone chamber.
Oh, right, the bone chamber. Does anyone remember the way from here?
I think that we need to go down that corridor because that was the direction that we have yet to go down completely.
So we need to go into the bone,
I think it was that
bone
way.
zone here?
Yeah, we are
Yeah.
entering the bone zone.
Okay, I'm going to head into the bone zone.
Alright.
Glad even as adults, we still have a sense of whimsy about us.
So entering the
Oops,
bone
come here, little
chamber
critter.
and then passing through it into the alchemy room, you
Yes.
see all the shattered alchemy vials and such.
Oh dear.
The boarded up door at the southern side of the room.
Right.
I think you
Going
took
next.
all the junk that was all over the place.
Yes.
The shelves have been picked clean of the various alchemy ingredients.
Do all of these rooms have names like Legends of the Hidden Temple style? Can you Olmec this for us?
I mean, I know the names of the rooms, but yeah, this appears to be some kind of alchemy lab of sorts. It seems like you're stopping a bit in front of this barred door.
That I've locked.
Yeah, I'm listening for a moment to see if it still sounds as terrifying as it was.
It sounds worse now.
You just hear a random, weird croaking sound.
Regan, stop trying to scare me.
What? I'm not saying anything.
At that sound, you hear the door suddenly rattle again, as something clearly jumps at it. And there's a thump and a scratching noise.
If that feels like a thing, we may choose to interact with it, but I don't remember what's at the end of that hallway ahead of us.
Let's check that out first then.
I know there's the room where we found all the prisoners.
Oh yeah.
Currently,
there
there's the body of the Darrow Strangler there on the floor in the tunnel.
was. Ooh, there she is.
Oh, is she just unconscious? Or did you kill her?
I shot her with a bunch of little magic bullets.
I think she's
I
dead.
thought-
I think she's dead.
I thought
dead.
she was dead. Yes.
Yeah, she's dead.
Maybe not for long.
Because we had some difficulty hitting her for a very long time.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
you go first, please.
And there was down here.
So you make your way down the tunnel past the alchemy room into what seems to be some kind of ringed tunnel chamber. Oh, the party is catching up behind you. I wish the stream view would actually obey my commands. Clear track tokens. Track tokens. Clear them. Okay. Yeah, the tunnel up ahead is a car rooming around somewhere.
I was wondering what that was. Like some Hot Wheels.
Vroom vroom. Yeah, you make your way into this tunnel here. You before went into the tunnel to the south, where you found Cabbage Head and his prisoners. That chamber has since been cleared, but you can see that there is a tunnel off here to the north.
Alright. How do you all feel about stealthing?
It's not my normal vibe, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
Yeah.
I would need like one of those potions of,
Oh, of course.
cause
Well,
yeah.
Regardless, let me actually give you one. And give you one. So at least got one on hand.
Oh, you have a bunch. Okay.
I've got two more, so one backup and then one for us to do a thing if we would like.
Yep. Mayhem tosses a dark vision elixir to both Felix and Regan.
I can dismiss my little light.
You dismiss the light from everyone. Oops.
Drink. Have a sippy.
Go into the dark.
There you are.
Alright. And you take some sips of dark vision.
Right. So now we will try and be stealthy as best we can.
Sneaky,
So hopefully
sneaky.
should be able to see here in the dark.
Yes.
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 And you then proceed to sneak down the tunnel. So I assume you're all sneaking, crouched down low, moving slowly.
Yes.
The
Sneaky,
tunnel
sneaky.
winds around a corner there to the north. And at the end, you can see a doorway,
Oh.
or a door, rather,
You little
at the end of the
creature.
tunnel. It looks kind of, it's a wooden door. It looks kind of, just sort of placed here. It doesn't look like it's very strongly attached to the wall around it. Like there's kind of a loose frame, but it looks pretty haphazard, fairly rickety. There's no lock or anything on it, so it looks like it's just got a simple handle.
Okay. I'm gonna take a listen at the door and see if there's any sounds on the other side.
Okay. Roll a blind perception check as you kneel down, listen against the door.
I can do it this way. Questions. So many questions.
Okay. It's dead silent up ahead. You don't hear anything.
Dead silent.
Okay. I'm going to try and carefully open the door. Quietly open the door.
Okay. Yeah, you open the door as quietly as you can.
What the fuck?
Whispers Mayhem as you reveal a larger chamber with a big, looks like a large operating table, with a number of tables beside it, filled with alchemical gear, some strange esoteric scrolls, lots of bones, body parts scattered around on the floor, blood on the floor, and laying atop this this kind of it's like a table set at an incline, is the body of some kind of strange amalgamation of a creature. It is currently missing a leg, but each part of it seems like stitched together from bits and pieces of other humans or humanoids. It's very large, but you notice it has a very, very tiny head relative to the rest of the size of the body, which seems to be stitched on. There's also the chest cavity is open, and there's it looks like maybe somebody was stuffing internals inside but hasn't finished. So there's just a bunch of viscera kind of hanging out of it. But you do, I think, fairly quickly recognize the head as being that of a young Shawanti man.
Really?
Yeah, really. Does it, in its current state, does it seem to react to us in any way or shape or form?
It hasn't reacted or moved at all thus far. It's just laying there. It's dead silent in this room.
Just ew.
I'm going to carefully step into the room.
Okay, you do. And you can see off to the right are, it looks like maybe some lab equipment. Looks mostly like medical equipment over there, off in this little alcove to your right. And I think to the left you can see that it looks like there's another tunnel off that way, as well as another tunnel ahead and to the left behind this strange creation.
Check this laboratory out first.
I too will very quietly enter the room.
Yeah, you make your way over to the laboratory, and it is largely operating tools, twine for stitching, various waxes and gauzes, and bone saws of various shapes and sizes, as well as a handful of clean white frocks balled up on the side, and a number of surgical masks, also fresh and clean. I also failed to mention, but as you came in, there was I think Regan is currently standing on a floor mat, like a small carpet of sorts that seems to be fairly heavily stained with blood.
It's the second stained mat.
Indeed.
Also, there's no mushrooms in here. Or the glowy things.
No,
Yeah.
there are no mushrooms in here.
It is.
It seems
very
all of the other chambers I believe you've seen thus far have had mushrooms, and this blue moss growing in them. But this one seems oddly clean.
Is there a reason? Can I consider why they wouldn't grow here?
Sure,
It's
you
just,
could.
Not as rough, I guess.
So as Felix, as you get closer, you can tell that the creature is not moving, not alive in any way.
Okay. I would very slowly approach with the intention of sort of looking at the attachment of all the body parts with the kind of realization that this is a problem we have to solve.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can see the head there stitched to the top. Looks like it'll take some effort to remove, but the description matches.
Are there at least the tools around here to do the removal, or pull out
Oh,
one's
yeah.
log sword and get to work?
No, there's plenty of like the set of medical tools here would definitely be sufficient to remove this head.
Quietly?
The medicine check, perhaps quietly.
Look at Regan.
Yeah, Regan, this feels like your department. I might go wander over to get a stack of masks
Climbs up.
and frocks. Masks and frocks for everyone.
Here in our quick comedy moment, we all deck ourselves out in, surgical gear, masks, scalpel, pass along.
Stomps up. Give me that head.
What's the name of the just like surgical mask item?
Simple mask, basic mask,
Oh, face mask.
face mask.
Face mask, basic face mask. There we go.
Everyone don your mask.
Okay, yeah. So there's a pile of face masks over there if you want to take any out of it. But alright, yeah.
Ooh.
So Regan. Oh, sorry, I was just moving you slightly. So you can
It's
Um,
fallen off.
see. Okay, so it sounds like you're going to try to remove the head. Is that correct?
I sure am.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a medicine check then.
All
With
right.
the tools available. I would allow either medicine or athletics check to assist.
I can try with an athletics check to assist, sure.
I need someone's strong hands to hold on to the head so it doesn't fall on the ground.
I have strong hands, so
All right.
how's
Ooh.
a 30 for
Wow.
That
these?
30 is a crit. That'll be a +2 circumstance bonus to
Damn.
your medicine check.
Thank you.
So Mayhem adjust the position of the body so that you can get access to it more easily and then holds it steady for you.
All right. We're in harm mode today, as we've learned from my last check. So let's find out.
All right.
25.
25 is a critical success. You are able to very
Beautiful.
quietly and carefully. It takes like 10 minutes to do. Oh, the light keeps coming back on.
Well, that means we've lost our dark vision if it takes 10 minutes, so.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, if it does, it does.
Will I have
Yes,
this
it does.
head?
It does take 10 minutes, and yes, you now have this head.
I can see it,
Oh, you
but no one else can.
enjoy. Yeah, did I not make a? How do I just like show you the item? Oh. But yes, it is clearly. It's got the very bright white tattoos. Let's go through what we got. Body parts. Page image. This is gonna take too long. This is gonna take slightly too long, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Okay. But yeah, you now have the head of poor Silent Wolf.
That's very personable.
And now it's dark.
It is dark for most of us, and dim for some of us. Wait, what does Majenko have?
Oh, good question.
He has dark vision.
He
He
does
can
have dark vision.
see.
Dark. Yeah, the Jacob can see.
Well, before the lights went out, I saw that the northern tunnel there seemed to go on further. Their southern left tunnel seems to have a doorway at the end of it.
We can try the southern one and then the northern one, but I think we'll need your supply of of spare elixirs if we're going to continue on trying to sneak.
I don't think we're going to be able to sneak much further. I've only got one left. So.
Well, then, Regan, can you light us up once again?
Yes, I
If
can.
that's the case, we may want to try clearing out the northern one first. They're going to see us coming.
Hey!
All right. Pass out the lights.
Blue light for everybody.
You all get a light. Lights for us all.
Lights magically appear.
Oh, and
And then Mayhem starts circling around the big table with this now beheaded golem atop it.
Awful thing.
yes. Did I get the face mask?
Oh.
I think I did.
Yeah, I went and got a face mask.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sure the smell in the air is not great.
Yeah, you can grab the face mask if you wish. Mayhem makes his way up the hall and comes around the
Peeking
corner.
Around the corner here, yes.
You can step out here if you wish. You're peeking out. You see this is some kind of bedroom. There's a large four-poster bed, just past another of these like bloody mats. Clearly, whoever this was, they like to keep the blood out of this room.
Step forward.
What
Inch your
are
way
you
forward,
Okay, but done.
and you can see. Oh, it's aggressively snapping everywhere. You can see what appears to be, kind of small bedroom, a mirror, like a full-size mirror off to the left with some cabinets, a table with some writing and notes and such on it, and a hallway off to the side. As you, it looks like Mayhem immediately sort of makes his way over to the desk. Felix, meanwhile, turns and walks over towards the cabinets, and Regan, you just sort of walk out into the center of the room. You all very as Regan, you.
It's here. Like,
Where are you going? Where are you going?
This is where
I'll let you be.
I was looking at the little bed to see how
Okay.
comfy it was.
Okay, you're looking at the bed, but you all, as pretty quickly after you get into the room, you hear like a low groan sound.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's not a good noise.
As shadowy figures start to make their way towards you from the next chamber. I'm gonna
Gross.
need initiative rolls, please.
Woo.
And I would allow stealth if you want, or perception. Either or.
I think I'm not being stealthy anymore, so.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Woo, 13.
Actually,
Oh no!
An 8 on a natural one. Oh,
Felix is
Felix,
paying attention.
though.
Yeah.
Alright, Felix got 29. Alright, Zombie 1 got a 3. Zombie 2 got a 2. Zombie 3 got a 2.
Oh, my
Ooh.
goodness.
Oh!
Zombie
Oh!
4 got a 12. Oh, look at that beautiful.
Yeah.
And
A mystery.
A mystery. Alright. Do I have that all set up? Begin encounter. Felix, you are up first. What do? You start to hear this sound of shuffling, low moans as you spin around and see this zombie person shambling out of the darkness. What do you do?
I'm gonna send some metal shards its way with needle darts.
Alright. They will have cover from this position.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do
And I forget what range needle darts is.
needle darts is 60 feet. The range is fine. I think they're only 40
Ah,
feet
cool, cool,
away.
Yeah.
But
They would just have a +1 to their AC.
Yeah. I'll actually do something else first, though. I'm gonna do Courageous Anthem.
Okay.
With spending a focus point for Lingering Composition. And I'll make that performance roll.
And DC is 19.
23.
That is a success. So 3 rounds.
So that'll be 1 action. And then I will make that attack. And I'll accept the minor penalty to hit.
All right.
Except, of course, if my character sheet would please switch modes. Thank you. It finally did. Cast.
Oh, do you get to pick a damage type?
There's different kinds of needle darts. If you have fancier.
Oh, I
rolls
see.
to
If you
go
use
in.
this. Okay, yeah.
Maybe one of these days I'll pick up something shiny.
You do have your longsword is Dawn Silver, so that should count.
Ooh.
But yeah, that 15 looks like we'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Ooh, 12 points of piercing damage as the zombie is sliced up by the sudden like flensing of keys in its direction. You hear who was that? Sarada! A kind of low, sharp voice seems surprised. 1 action, 2 action, 3 action.
Okay.
Something
That'd be
happens in the darkness. Mayhem.
All right. Hearing commotion, I'm just going to charge around the corner. 5.
It sounds like it's more of that Sackfroth language, the darkness language. Oh yes, Mayhem. As you walk over here, you can see there's this group of zombies, and this little guy, just a little guy.
Just a little guy. It's like another.
Show you what he
Darrow.
looks like. Yeah, he looks like another Darrow. He's wearing a
Outfit's so cool, though.
yeah, he's wearing some black robes that have been painted on them, some skeleton bones. Looks
Why
like
you
he got.
French though.
He's got a nice little red nose, wiry Einstein hair, and he's holding a little skull in his hands. And he looks angry and cranky.
Well, for the time being, I'm dealing with the zombie in front of me.
All right.
So, charging up, we will, with our next stick in hand, start striking it down. Beat 1. Buttons. Here we go. That is a 16 to hit.
16 to hit, so even on a natural 2, you hit. Roll damage.
Okay. Thanks to being buffed up by the Courageous Anthem that Felix has given me.
All
10
right,
points
go
of bludgeoning damage.
10 points of bludgeoning. You smash that zombie's head in. It falls apart.
Okay, great. Then
they
I'm
just-
going to third action dueling parry and just allow them to come to me.
All right. Next up, the zombie in the front here is gonna shamble forward slowly with its first action, and second action it will try to jaw. No, it can't jaw. It'll try to claw at you with its hands. That 25 will just hit,
Yes.
just barely. For 7 points of bludgeoning damage. It looks like maybe it was a Varisian woman, and she just kind of hisses as she stumbles and tries to kind of shamble and bite at you. But they're slow, so they only get 2 actions. Regan, your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna move. Whoops.
There's more in the room.
There are indeed. But luckily that one came forward. This makes this a little easier. She's going to move back a bit and then...
Getting behind the bed.
Let's see. Alright. Electric arc. The one that's in front of Mayhem, and I can see the head of this. Actually, no, I'll just go
You
for
can't actually reach any for you. They
I
both
can't.
have to be within 30 feet of you.
Oh, I thought last time we said they had to be in 30 feet of each other.
No, 30 feet.
Okay. Well, that would change what I do.
Yes, you could move to a different spot. That would be
Let me make sure.
That's still not quite. I think you'd have to be here or here.
Give me one.
Yeah, you could be one's further south than that.
This guy's technically 30. Does this still work?
He is technically 30, but you can't see him from
Can't
there.
see him?
So
Okay.
you could try, but it would be a DC 11 flat check to actually hit him. But you could try.
I maneuver around. There. Does that work for these 2 zombies? The one in front of Mayhem and the one to the south. Or can I not see one? On my
You
screen, I
can
can see both of them, but
you can half
quite
see
sure.
both of them. I would allow the first one as a regular target. The other one would be DC 5 to hit.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll just roll the...
Or I'll just give them a plus. I'll give the southern one a +2 to its reflex save. Call it that.
Okay. I will not roll. So, well, I guess it was cast already. So cast, it's a reflex save
All right.
for 19.
The front one is just going to roll blank. It got a failure on an 18, just barely failed. And the other one, I will give a +2 circumstance bonus because it's got a lot of cover there. But it still failed, also with a 15. Oh, sorry, 18 and 15.
Will be 9.
Okay, they both take 9 points of electricity damage. There we go. As neither of them seems fast enough to get out of the way.
Zip zap. Alright.
Alright. At the end of your turn, zombie shambles forward and can't get any further. End of that turn, zombie shambles forward, can't get any further. They're all choke pointed.
Why did I do it at the beginning of the round?
Yeah, I'm not sure why Crave
Yeah,
Chamber
it was
fell.
supposed to have unlimited duration.
Let's put that back on.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright. Your turn, Felix.
Cool. For my first action, I will saddle up behind Mayhem. And for my...
It's a beautiful line.
Isn't it?
I hate this
If you,
line.
have to get, if you want to cast the line through me, go for it.
I wish I had line attacks. This is
Fair
the
enough.
next thing I need to invest in. No, I will send needle darts into the frontmost zombie. And I'll remember this time that I have fancier metal that I can use. Would it be qualify as cold iron, or which of these buttons can I press?
Oh, that's a good point. Dawn Silver. What is Dawn Silver?
Silver?
Oh, it used to be Mithril.
Okay.
Devils
they
and
not
weird
like-
creatures, I think, is what
Okay.
Dawn Silver's strong against.
It doesn't happen to matter for these creatures, so just go ahead.
But for the future.
Yeah, just do the regular one. It's fine.
Okay. Uh,
20 will hit. Even with a +1 to its AC, it's still plenty. 6 points of piercing damage as you skewer the one in front of Mayhem. Shoot, 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 shoot. Needles. Ah! The Darrow, the wiry old Darrow, screeches and let's see. Oh, does that happen to be? It is. He is going to begin chanting strange occult sounds and cast a spell in your direction.
Okay.
I need... What is this going to be? Fortitude save from Mayhem and Felix.
Is this an airborne or inhaled thing?
No. This is a void spell.
I'm using.
Oh, I didn't know that I had recognized spell.
Huh?
Oh, it's in line of sight. I can't see him.
You can't see him.
Damn it! Oh, I have to see this. I should just be able to hear it. All these sight things.
Oh, that 15 became a 13. We'll use the Herald thing there. Okay. Okay, so Mayhem got a 13. Felix got a 16. What is the spell DC? That is a critical failure from Mayhem and a regular failure from Felix. So here is the damage. So Felix, you take 6 points of void damage as these dark tendrils kind of fly out towards you. Mayhem, you take double that. And Felix, you are bleeding 1, and Mayhem, you are bleeding 2. As these dark tendrils of darkness, they kind of pass through the zombies in front of you. They don't seem bothered by it. And when these tendrils get to you, they pass through your body, Mayhem, first, and then through Felix. And as they retract and slurp back into the tendrils came out of this like skull that the Darrow is holding. As they slurp back into the skull and exit your body, they leave like big gaping wounds that bleed. And then this guy is going to duck over here. So it's third action. Mayhem!
Ow. Okay, well, we're gonna start by wailing on the thing in front of me. And we beat it. There we go, at 28.
Oh, nice. Crit.
22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, 23 is enough to tear through that zombie. You slam into it with the nightstick, and its body just falls apart.
Going to step forward another step, and
Clearing the way.
yeah, no, I'll just keep going. I'm gonna strike at this one next. Nightstick.
Here, Jack.
Oh my god.
And another.
So that's
Yeah, I hear the
22.
meows.
22 will crit.
Okay, dang. 18 points of bludgeoning damage this time. And it's
18's enough to take that one out too. So you whack one's head off and then step forward and whack the other one's head off, just like you're taking a machete through the wilderness.
Yes, clearing the way. But that is 3 actions.
All right, Regan.
Oh yes.
Oh, ow, that was loud.
Took some damage.
Yeah, it should be 2 points of persistent poison, or persistent bleed, and
Yes.
DC 7. Rolled a 17 on your flat check, which beats the DC 15, and you are no longer bleeding.
Thank goodness.
Congratulations, Regan.
Trying to move around. Oh. I don't want to stand in a line. You all love standing in lines here. But I might have to stand in a line.
Why? It's not that we love to, it's that this is
Oh, you
the
love
way
to
that
do
hallways
it.
work. Pretty single file.
Well, I think the only way is to stand in a line. I stand
Okay,
in a
you
line.
kind of maneuver around. You're jockeying, trying to find a good line of sight.
Alright, he might have cover. I'm still gonna try both with the electric arc again.
I think that's enough for no cover there. So go ahead and roll the electric arc, and
will
I can do the
indeed.
reflex saves. The
Maybe he's
zombie
really
gets
reflexive.
Ooh.
the zombie gets a 4, so that's critical
Not
failure from
very
the zombie.
quick.
And the
Very
little guy, the little old man,
Yeah.
does a twirl.
My
Gets a
goodness.
29, which is a critical success. Exactly.
The dexterity of these creatures. What's a 9?
All right, so the zombie takes 18 points of electricity damage. The electricity tears through its body. It's barely standing, but the little Darrow uses the zombie as a shield, taking none of the damage himself.
That's fair.
All right, the zombie's turn. It will move forward and try to attack Mayhem.
Okay.
Kind of falls at you with a 12, which is a critical failure.
Yes, that one's
Mayhem, your turn. Oh, sorry, Felix's turn.
that one.
I can't read.
That's cool. I'd like to draw from my holy water bandolier
Oh, okay.
for an action, and then send one at this remaining zombie.
All right. Do the attack roll. That is incredibly unnecessary, but roll the damage.
Get him!
Take him down.
Yeah!
That's beautiful. That's just
yeah,
beautiful.
You shout duck and hurl the holy water right into the zombie's face. The glass shatters, and the purifying light explosion that occurs on the zombie's face just like disintegrates the entire top half of it, and it falls over and is gone.
That was beautiful.
No notes. Happy with that.
It's the prettiest throw I've ever seen.
You take 1 point of bleed and roll that recovery check as well. Oh, I didn't. I said putting it twice in the
Double
chat.
up on that.
I clicked on it
Yeah.
to try to get to the recovery button,
Ah, I see. Okay.
but I'm only going to take 1 point of damage, and I got a
Okay,
2
cool.
on that
Yeah,
recovery check.
And 2 is not enough to recover. Alright. This creature, the little Darrow guy. Yeah. What does it do?
You and your skull can just give up, you know.
15. It's gonna run up to you, Mayhem,
Okay.
and is gonna try to cast a spell right up next to you.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him for it.
Wait, I can see.
You can see.
I can see.
You can also react.
My recognized
Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana.
Yes. Wee. Oh, there we go. I guess I could have kept a quiet roll, but 27.
27 for this. Okay, yeah, you can tell he's about to do Vampiric Feast.
Ooh. Little
Um,
vampire.
No.
Oh no!
I'm gonna react. So
The
I
natural
absolutely
one.
love that.
Yep, for 15, you
Okay.
maybe Regan says, "Oh, Vampiric Feast."
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look back, and
Ah!
the skull opens wide. Give me a fortitude save, please.
All right, give me another natural 1. No, it's a 2.
Oh,
That's 1 if you're gonna do it. Come on.
that is a critical failure.
Sure.
As a burst of necrotic energy explodes.
Oh my goodness.
So, this is a problem. I'm dead.
Yeah. You're not dead, right?
No.
Oh, or does?
Death trait.
Oh my god, you got killed.
No.
Double
This is
damage.
exciting.
That is double damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, it even says it.
Yep. It's got the death trait.
Damn. That's vampiric feast.
As the
Ooh.
skull explodes in darkness, it just like grabs and tears at Mayhem's body, and the like this weird. It's like a weird amorphous like blob of darkness that's just kind of ripping and tearing at Mayhem, and when it's done, he falls over a smoking husk. Regan.
Ah, yeah. If only. Damn, I don't think I actually have the flavorful spell that I would like to have in this moment for this.
I'm just stunned.
So, I'm gonna summon. Nope, that's the wrong spell. Did not mean to click that one.
Which are you summoning? Summoning
I'm
undead?
summoning an undead, rank 2, on top
Just
of
summoning
where
the
Mayhem is.
Spectre of Mayhem.
Yeah. Oh, how convenient. This won't be
Let's
an issue later.
see. Sorry, where is the skeleton?
Oh, yeah, I need a
Allies.
level 1.
Oh, is this higher creature?
Yeah, this is a second rank instead of a first rank.
Ah, okay. Let's see what you can get. Scary. Open. This is just any undead of rank. What, 1 or higher?
Yeah.
How does that work? Okay. Plague zombie.
That's just speechless.
Well, it's all because I speared him with my needle earlier.
Festering Nasher, Festrog, Ghoulstalker.
Oh, Ghoulstalker, yeah.
Plague zombie.
Ghoul or Ghoulstalker, Festrog, whatever that is.
Skeletal Soldier. Festrog is like a undead that likes to live out in swamps and stuff.
Ah,
It doesn't
okay.
like to live. It comes from like a necrotic swamp sort of thing.
Yeah, do you want a ghoul?
A ghoul?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a ghoul.
Alright. Here you go. Here's a
Ooh, the
ghoul.
ghoul.
Let me give you control over it.
Alright.
How do I get control? Figure. Alliance party. I'm shocked. Ghoulstalker.
You killed me, Jason. How can you be shocked? You did this.
How many times
did
could
this.
this happen to Will?
How could this
How many
happen to
times you're-
me?
How many times must Will drop to 0 HP and immediately die?
Wait, this is the second time. Oh my
This is the second time
This is the second time.
where we've
Uh,
mocked.
Jason
alright.
can't kill me right otherwise, so he has to resort to these kind of tactics to make sure that they go down for good.
You blocked my spell casting.
All right. Sorry. You should. I think you have control over the ghoul now.
Oh yes. Hello, little ghoul. You should come over here.
Okay. You can put
Is
it
there like a ghoulish aura? What is this?
Ooh, yes. It smells
An
bad.
aura. Ooh, stinky. Sorry, Felix.
All right.
Stinky.
Thanks,
This guy
I
has
hate
to
it.
make a fortitude save, I guess, against the ghoul.
Take out your Febreze. Ah,
Oh, that's
the
the
ghoul
wrong
failed. It's
person.
The
The
ghoul
ghoul failed
rolled
to
against
save.
its own stench.
Oh.
I didn't mean to make the ghoul roll against it. Okay.
Okay.
The little guy failed. Oh no, he succeeded. That's a success. Felix, can you give me a fortitude save?
Thanks,
Sorry,
I hate
Felix.
it.
It's very smelly.
It is very smelly. Oh, you're fine. 25, you're fine.
Does
All
it
right.
smell like
Quit.
cologne? Because I like,
Yeah.
sprayed it everywhere.
Yeah. The cologne is too powerful. You don't notice at all. In the
Ghoul
slightest.
whispers? Oh, I see. So I have to read my ghoulish things. I didn't know they had so much stuff.
Yep, they have a lot of stuff.
Oh no! Oh no, the ghoul
Hmm?
can eat some of Mayhem and gain hit points. Okay, that's for later. That seems great. Regain hit points as long as you've died in the last hour. This is a good place for the ghoul to be. Stench
You
aura
know,
void
At
healing,
least I don't go to
grave
waste.
knowledge, a grab. Okay, so let me see. Instruct. Okay, we're going to strike at little man.
All right. Yeah. Big jaws or claw.
With the claw for a 21.
21 will just barely miss.
Oh,
Shouldn't
really?
it have the modifier from Courageous
yeah,
Anthem?
it should have the modifier. That will hit
Oh,
thanks
shit.
to Courageous Anthem.
Ah, hooray. So it does
Yeah, did that not include it?
6.
No, it has just a generic +9 on top. It doesn't have Courageous Anthem.
Yeah, I just have a +9 for my strike. So didn't put it in.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Oh, I see. It's showing Mayhem. Okay, yeah, it should also.
So it does 1d6 slash +1. For 3.
All right, 3 points of slashing as it
That
cuts
has-
across this guy's face. It can now, for its second action, it could choose to grab.
Yes, that is what I'll be doing.
Okay, go ahead.
Grapple.
And
Ah.
so it just needs to roll an athletics check. I can roll it for you. Because it's got the grapple trait, it should be able to do it without MAP. A 14 is going to miss. Yeah. Okay, so it's not able to grab hold.
Okay, so it can't
Bit
do
of strike.
Woolly Whispers. Oh, it
That's
can
its two
leap
actions.
around. That's okay. It's stinky. It will. Oh, it's
Oh, if it-
up to 11. Oh, is that from? I
The
see.
grab
Okay.
is its second action. If you wanted to have it do the grab.
Yeah, so now it has one more.
Hmm?
And it will.
It only
has
gets
one more
2.
action? Oh, it gets 2. My bad. Never mind.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it gets 2
Yeah.
actions. It
No,
gets 2
I misunderstood. Yeah.
Okay,
The ghoul
All right.
is here, though.
Ghoul is here. Felix.
Oh, poor Mayhem.
Sorry, Mayhem.
Yeah.
But I might have my ghoul nibble on you.
There's a body in the other room.
He's not gonna walk all the way over there.
We know how fresh that body is. We know how fresh this one is. Use
This
the
one's
body
so
that you
fresh.
have.
This one is so fresh. It is
We have to
just
revive you somehow. We are not nibbling on Mayhem.
he can
I am
come back.
putting down a rule.
There's a lot of body parts you can come back without needing. It's okay. We just gotta kill this guy. So we can get Mayhem's corpse out of here and bring him back. We're okay.
On that topic, I'm going to cast Spiritual Armament, and summon a copy of my Striking Dawn Silver Longsword that I fling at this terrible little wizard.
All right. Go ahead and so as part of the spell, I believe it gets to attack right away, right?
Yep.
So yeah, go ahead and make the attack. Ooh, 15's gonna miss.
I would like to use a hero point.
All right, hero points away.
And of course, it gets worse.
Oh dear.
13 is still a miss.
Yeah.
You can have it strike again if you sustain.
I would like to have it strike again, and I will choose to sustain.
Okay. So it attacks at MAP -5.
And try this again.
Oh, nice.
That time it'll hit with a 23.
Roll that beautiful damage.
Nine points of piercing. As this longsword is kind of dancing around him, slashing hither and thither. Alright. It is this creature's turn. Remove Mayhem from the initiative.
Then I need to make my...
Just a little dead, yeah.
Oh yes, your persistent bleed.
I'm trying to find the button.
Here I can. There we go. So you take. I'll take you. There's your 1 point of damage, and 13's a failure, so you're still bleeding.
Thanks,
All right.
I hate it.
So I'm gonna move Mayhem's body slightly. Yay.
I'm just enjoying the mayhem from beyond the grave.
Yeah.
I just hate all of this.
It is going to have good options. Is gonna cast a spell, Force Barrage. It's gonna use all 3 actions to try to hit this ghoul. So that should be another 2d4. Plus 2. Whoops. 2d4 force damage. Plus 2 force damage. Why? Okay. Alright. So force damage. 8 points of force.
It's time to take a bite.
Regan, your turn.
Yes. Okay. My turn.
He screeches something else in Sackbroth.
Yeah. So I'm just reading real quick. Going to cast my focus spell. Fortify summoning. Magically transforms body, so it gains +1 to all checks and DCs, including AC, for the duration of its summoning up to 1 minute.
Alright. So 1 action to fortify.
Action. Oh, I could just click that.
Yep. Oh, I just added it to it.
Oh.
Alright.
I
The
just have to use
ghoul
1 action.
buffs
to
up. And yeah, when you use the 1 action to sustain the spell, it gets to do its 2 actions. So it's just like a
Okay, so if
command.
I did like my second action to command, it would use its 2 actions and I would have 1 action after.
Correct.
So I am actually going to do it that way. So my little ghoul. Hello. It's gonna take a bite
All right.
out of Mayhem. It's gonna have a little. I feel like just a little bit out of like shoulder, just a little shoulder bite.
Just kneels down.
It's not his throat. No. She's like talking in necro, like it goes to the neck. She's like, I'm in it. Absolutely not.
All right, it gets 3
Shoulder
points of healing.
The upper arm.
And then it's going to strike at little wizard man. 11.
At 24 will hit.
And should
Roll damage.
be- Damage is here. Oh, Kennedy. Kennedy's coughing. A 6.
6 points of slashing. Managed to get a good slice into the little Darrow. Last action.
Very well. Yes, last action. What a turn. Okay, that's 2. I'm actually gonna have her move out of sight line. My last
Okay.
action.
Duck around the wall. Felix.
Oh, and Majenko, come here.
Since I chose to sustain my spiritual armament, do I still have it?
Yep, it's still up, so you can sustain it to continue making attacks.
Yeah, I would like a copy of my weapon that doesn't require me to be in physical proximity to this thing.
I believe your anthem has dropped, though, so you might want to cast that again.
Yeah, that is all good ideas. I'm gonna cast Courageous Anthem. And I feel like this is gonna go on for a minute, so I'll spend my other focus point on
Alright.
lingering composition. I didn't expect this to go this long, so here's that performance check. Womp womp.
That is a critical fail,
Yeah.
but you don't. It just lasts for 1 round, but you do not spend the focus point.
That's cool with me. And then I'm going to attack with my fancy floating sword.
Oh, this roll.
14 on the first hit.
I'm gonna spend a hero point to maybe do better this time.
23, I think, hits. Yep, 23 will hit.
I will take that. Roll that beautiful damage.
For 13 points of piercing, it gets a good cut, turning at the last possible moment to turn a miss into a hit. Third action.
And I will attack again. That's not gonna do it.
15 is a miss. Swings a second time, goes high above its head. It cuts off a little bit of his wiry hair.
Oh!
Alright. You take 1 point of bleed. And you're still bleeding. Slowly. Slowly but
Death
surely.
comes slowly to us all. We should have taken that nap.
Annoyingly, he's cursing in Sackfraw because his strongest stuff is all void damage. He can't do anything
Yeah,
about the ghoul.
I know it is. I know it's void damage. You want to heal my ghoul?
Alright, he's doing 3d4 plus 3 again, casting another Force Barrage in full for 12 points
Wow, that does actually
of force damage.
kill off my little ghoul.
Alright. The ghoul
No, ghoulie
pops
Mm-hmm.
as he spends his turn just trying to get it out of the way. peppered with missiles. Regan.
But you know what else I have? Yeah. Think I'm done.
Alright,
this
you
one's
cast
weaker,
it again.
Yeah, this
Okay,
one's
you're-
weaker. It's a first rank spell.
Okay.
Can I just do a
So
first
skeleton.
rank? Or is it a skeleton? I don't have ghouls yet at that rank.
I think
Skeleton guard, zombie shambler,
Yeah, I'll just use the.
predatory rabbit.
That one seems
there's a
odd.
skeleton.
I have
Skeleton,
my
skeleton.
skeleton.
Alright, here you go. Your skeleton.
There you are, little guy. You're not gonna last very long. That's okay, little guy. Alright, come here. Oh, I
it could be
can't-
Mayhem skeleton if you want.
Hold on. I can't see. It just comes out of his body. It's like, God, stop that.
Summons, so it's not like you're actually taking a skeleton.
She's
Yeah,
not actually
Fine.
moving. I'm just doing this so I can see.
Sure, yeah.
I just like, yeah, the spirit kind of rises up and takes the form of the skeleton guard. That's
So
not weird at all.
this is just going to
Oh gosh.
melee. Probably won't hit unless it does such a good roll. But we will try. Oh. 18.
Nope,
It's an okay
18 will
roll.
miss.
But it is standing there.
Alright, it's still blocking the way. It has one more action. We can...
Oh, it does, doesn't it? It will try. I'll find it. It's in here. I deleted it. There it is. Yeah, it can hit. That's about what it can do, so it'll try again.
Okay,
Right, two.
second strike.
Go, little guy, go. Oh no, it's 10.
Nope, 10 won't hit.
Didn't
Alright,
do it.
alright. Continue striking.
Just keep smacking him. How is he looking? Is he looking okay? I guess I can't see him.
He's looking pretty damaged. Rage's Anthem fell off again.
DPS.
Oh, of course, because you did the
Yeah,
last
I
one.
did not
right? So-
manage to sustain last time.
Yes, correct.
But how's a 19?
Cast again. 19 will succeed. So that lasts for three rounds.
Cool story. I will get back to work with that spiritual weapon. That's a 29 to hit.
29 will hit. Damage, please. Eight points of piercing. She is slashed in the back, or stabbed in the back. And a 16 will miss.
I'll use that last hero point.
Alright, one more hero point.
Ooh, dangerous.
Into the trash.
That didn't
Ah.
improve conditions.
Nope, 15's a miss.
Okay.
Alright, so Anthem, attack.
I'm bleeding.
You take your 1 point of bleed.
Maybe
Oh,
success.
You've done it.
Hey. So no longer bleeding. You do take this
At least
1
you won't
point.
bleed to death, yes.
Yeah.
I'm blocking. I'm keeping him away from me.
Yeah, level up.
Doing
This
my
guy
best.
is very annoyed. He's going to cast Force Barrage again.
Yeah, keep doing it. Waste that stupid spell slot. You dummy.
12
It's
points
dead.
of damage. It
Super
destroys
gone.
the
I don't
skeleton.
have to look.
He's just like swatting with his. Let me. Oop,
Oh shit.
just to use up this spell slot there. Okay. All right, Reagan, your turn.
I mean, how annoying is this? It's not a free action to do that, is it?
To do what?
Oh, it doesn't matter though. So I can do the like drain my bonded item to bring back a spell I've already cast, right?
Correct.
And
Can't
that's
do
an
that.
action or a
Can't
free
do that.
action?
It's a free action to do the drain,
Oh, yeah.
and then you cast the spell like normal.
Yeah, I like
And
that. I'm gonna do that.
You can only do this once per day, but yeah.
I've done it. Bring back my fucking ghoul! I'm sorry,
All
Felix.
Um,
We're gonna have to
out of
smell it
curiosity,
again.
Jason, do you have the Monster Core version of the new ghoul?
Was that not the
Ghoul
Monster
Stalker?
Core version? I thought that was.
Well, I mean, the picture I don't think was, but I could be wrong. The Monster Core, the new version, does not have
Wait,
the
just
aura,
cast. There we go.
the olfactory aura effect.
Oh.
Oh.
It instead does more like grave whispers. And
Oh, you're right. That's a good point. This claims that's the Monster Core version. Do I just not have the actual...
I do.
Stalker?
It still works, obviously.
Yeah, I guess we'll just keep going with this one for now, because this is what's currently
Spooky ghoul.
in
What's the
my foundry. Let's drop that back in. But you're right, I forgot they changed them. But yeah, I'm not sure why my instance of Foundry doesn't have the updated ones. I haven't updated in a while, so I need to.
That might be it. That's all.
In our next break, I will update to the latest Foundry.
Oh, are you? Ooh.
So I'm also gonna do swift summons so I can only use 2 of my actions instead of 3 to summon my ghoul.
All right.
I still get an action.
Yep, you tap into your learnings at the school, remembering the exam that you just took today. You adjust your casting speed, vary your incantations, and you're able to get it out just a little bit faster.
Yep.
All right,
And
so
it
it takes its 2 actions
Takes a
right
turn
away.
immediately. Okay, yeah. So I'm just moving this so I can see. Alright, it doesn't matter, I have it selected. Alright,
Yep.
come here, ghoul. The ghoul is going to strike. Is there courageous anthem and stuff?
It
Is
looks
there
like it's
add
on. Yep.
in? It's 10. Cool. Alright. See what happens. No.
That will hit. With a 22.
Oh, it does hit. Oh, okay.
Yep.
So he's gonna hit for this amount
Oh yeah, that always hit. Okay.
for 5.
5 points of slashing. Second action.
I'm gonna try to grab again. Ghoulie
Okay.
grabs.
You can just have it roll this athletics check in its skills section.
Oh, it's right there.
Yep.
Okay. Oh dear, it's not very strong. It did a 3.
Oh, that is a 3.
Ew.
Oh, that's... the target can either grab you, or it can force it to fall and land prone. Okay, it'll... The little guy is going to jump out of the way just as the ghoul jumps at it. So the ghoul falls prone.
My prone ghoul.
The guy's busy holding his cool little skull and doesn't want to let go of it.
That's okay. And for my third action, I'm gonna protect companion, my ghoul.
Alright.
Give it some ghoulish
Give it a
protection.
little bit of a barrier. Felix.
Hey.
I guess put the Inspire Courage back on you manually. But it should still be up for 2 more rounds.
I'll go press the button. There.
Did it? Woo!
Even Mayhem's corpse is inspired.
But yeah, we'll continue to use the spiritual weapon that I've summoned. .24 to hit.
That will hit. Cut away.
Take that.
15 points of slashing damage. Nearly takes him out. You gross at licking the skull in the token picture? Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Ooh,
dear.
second attack is a natural 1 for a 7.
Yeah. I think for my third action, I'm gonna get out of the way.
All right. Okay. Screeches, very annoyed, using its last force barrage. To 9 points of force damage. Again, trying to swat these ghouls away that just won't go away.
Yeah.
They just won't leave.
How
Regan.
obnoxious. All right. I have to do like a little thinking. And I think I know what I must do, but I don't know if I like what I must do. Let's see. Like, he's like barely hanging on, like.
This little guy, yeah.
He's like, if I breathe on him, will he die? Or if it's like a few good, like 2 good hits, kind of.
Yeah, somewhere in between those.
Okay.
This Darrow is barely hanging on. He's bleeding. He's looks like something a little bit stronger than a light breeze would finally take him out. But he is clutching onto this little skull for dear life.
Electric arc. She moves. Electric. Oh, that's 3. Fuck.
I think you can see him from. Oh no, you can't see him.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Well, ooh, this is curious. So it would be 2 actions regardless of what's done here. Sorry for my long wizarding turns.
It's okay.
You do know where he is. I would allow you
Fine.
to do the DC 11 flat check to try to arc it around the corner.
Yeah, I like gambling.
All right.
Boop.
He is effectively hidden from you. That 11 will work.
That is 11.
Give him
Yay.
Watch him just dodge out of the way.
He'll do the reflex save. He does succeed the reflex save. Give me the damage.
But not critically succeeded. Let's see. Can I roll my damage for that?
He's bracing himself, expecting the ghoul, but
It will do 3.
yeah, he takes half of your 6 for 3 points of electricity. Just barely manages to skate by on that. He's still barely standing. You have 1 action left.
And my ghoul. So my ghoul's gonna go.
All right.
With all the ghoulish technique. I'm counting on you, ghoul. I do have a harrow point, but we're gonna do our best with what we have for this moment. Oh my god! Why? Is there... Damn it! Oh, it's prone! He has to stand up! Oh, fuck! I forgot to make him stand up.
You could have made him stand up first.
Just stand up. Yeah, I totally forgot he was prone.
Yes, the 22 with not
Damn
being
it.
prone, or 23 with not being prone would actually hit. So go
I
ahead.
totally forgot because he's upright right now.
You're right. I
Alright.
usually rotate the token
Yeah.
sideways.
I apologize for not remembering.
All right.
That. 7 points of the ghoul.
The ghoul pops up just in the nick of time as this little guy had turned to dodge from the electricity. As he's got his back slightly turned, the ghoul just jumps on him and just starts devouring him.
Get him.
He hears
Yum yum.
horrifying little shrieks as this guy is taken apart.
Ooh, love to hear it.
And the room falls silent.
All right. I feel like we have an emergency situation on our hands.
Yeah.
We need to get a corpse out of here because I do not trust leaving a corpse with the necromancer.
I know we wanted to finish this place off, but we need to get Mayhem to a priest as soon as we can.
How heavy is it?
You just hear
Oh,
the
yeah?
ghoul tearing through the
yummy.
body of this little Darrow
Oh yeah, and the ghoul like.
for as long as the minute remains.
Wait, I just want to do this for fun. Consume that flesh. He's dead. Get your 2 points. You deserve it. Yeah.
You're taking the time to continue to command it to eat.
Just keep eating them. What do I care? I feel like between us, we're not super.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a healing potion now that I have my own moment to heal.
All right, a lot of potion and heal. Regan's at full. It looks like. Otherwise,
I am.
all right, 11 points of healing from that lesser healing potion. What do? You come up to Regan, you approach Mayhem, and you see he's not moving. You cast Anthol.
I know a dead corpse when I see one. And I gotta get this out of here.
I mean, for what it's worth, you've also got that one wand, the not gentle repose spell you could use if you want to take more time.
The not gentle one? Oh.
Peaceful
used
rest.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've used that
Regan
one.
used it earlier.
You could overcharge it.
You could
I
overcharge
could overcharge it.
It's risky. It's a possibility if need be.
You just buy a new one.
Didn't you also get some scrolls of it? I don't remember.
Yeah,
if you
I'm
had
going
scrolls.
through my stuff. It's not well sorted. Oh, I do have a scroll of it.
Okay.
Peaceful rest rank 2.
Ooh. Well, I think
Give
it's
him the
all-
peace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because then you can't necromancy.
And that's if you
This
have
is
a concern
lovely.
about it. If you're not,
I
then
do.
You could just save it. So.
It's a good concern. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't really cast the. Oh, use. There we go.
I am speaking to you from beyond the grave as a ghost.
Ulceration is. You're speaking to me through the little ghoul. There you go.
Okay. So you.
That's smart. You use some good stuff.
It's like, damn, this
Pull-
ghoul's got good points.
You pull a wand, cast Anthol on yourself to give you strunk. Your muscles start rippling.
Crack.
And then you pull a scroll from your scroll satchel and throw it over the body, and it disintegrates and kind of closes over the open wounds a bit, and
Ooh.
it still
One of
looks
those
pretty
terminal-
badly moth-eaten. But
Little shoulder issue. Yeah. She's gonna grab us by like the collar and just start dragging. Alright. I don't even need to like just let's get him out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna press many buttons along on our way to the nearest priest.
okay, are you just like walking backwards out of here? I can
Yeah.
help you.
I'm being
Okay.
a little cautious, like if someone's coming, but
Okay.
otherwise trying to go the fastest to get out of
All right.
here.
So yeah, you're dragging Mayhem behind as fast as you can, while still being cautious. The only sounds you hear along the way are at that barred door, which still doesn't seem to be able to get through it.
My
Yeah,
goodness.
you hear that disgusting
Every
sound.
time. That's gonna get me every
It's like one of those little haunted house gags.
Oh yeah, perfect.
But yeah, you're able to haul ass and haul Mayhem out of there.
I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm just gonna use this so it's used.
Before we head to the surface, I'm going to see if Mayhem has his street clothes underneath his Mayhem costume.
Oh,
so
right.
we do not take Mayhem to a priest.
Yeah, they might take off his little head.
Yeah, you like lean him up against the wall here.
Make his
Would
face look
Mayhem
good.
have his street clothes on him? I guess he usually changes.
They would be in his bag. They would not be underneath his clothes.
Okay.
If you
Oh,
wore
we
his
have
street
to-
clothes, you often, if anybody was spying on him when he was changing, they might have seen him changing from street clothes and taking that off to have this underneath.
Right. And actually, yeah, we'll say he's got in like a secret compartment in like the bottom of his bag. Although I guess you now have a new spacious pack.
In his spacious pouch is his backpack. In the backpack is a pouch that has the actual clothes.
Right.
Which
is
is
why
say,
it takes 10 minutes to change.
I mean, well, but that's also the thing. They may not
Yeah.
find it.
Okay. I mean, do you guys go looking for it?
Yeah, we're hunting.
Yeah, like
On
at
the
minimum, we need to not take him in Mayhem in like the hood and everything, so that comes off. But
Are you
like,
gonna strip him down?
barring that, I have a disguise kit on me. We could put a mustache on him.
Ooh, yeah. I don't.
But we'll spend the 10 minutes and like see if
God.
we can find his street clothes.
Okay. Give me a perception check, both of you.
Is that against my vigilante
Oh my
DC?
God.
Yeah, it'd be against your vigilante
Enhanced
DC,
one?
probably. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
that's gonna
probably
be
not
28.
possible. 28.
25. No, I got close.
Okay.
It was close.
God.
I mean, it
Where's
was
this guy? Put his
technically possible.
clothes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, 20 and
Could've got it
25,
with a
not...
20.
Yeah, you dig around in his stuff. After 10 minutes, you're not able to find it. You could keep trying.
I don't think he brought his clothes with him. I just draw a mustache on him.
Can I create a reasonable costume out of my clandestine cloak, the basic face mask that we picked up earlier, and whatever I have in my disguise kit?
That might be a little tough, but thinking on it, you were just in a bedroom. You're pretty sure you saw like an armoire. There's probably clothes in there.
Oh, I still have this on me from
and
our
you have some old Version clothes.
yeah, from our trip down to Eel's End. So while I remember the armoire, I also evidently have a miniature one on me. And I will use the Varisian clothes to swap Mayhem out into something that is just not Mayhem.
I'll help maneuver his body around because I'm strong. And she's kind of like,
All right.
flip him upside down.
Regan holding him up in various ways while you get the clothes off, the bloody, mangled clothes off of him, and get him into this your Varisian get up. It's a little tight on him because he's like a little bit more muscular, so it's definitely like very form like fitting on the shoulders and such. But you're able to make it work. You notice though that he's got like, he does look like Tully, but he's got this like really severe like 5 o'clock shadow.
Well, humans get those all the time.
You've never seen Tully with any kind of facial hair, but
Are we going to shave him?
I had a different thought that I'm not going to vocalize. We're going to
Yeah,
have to go with what we
I
have.
wish to hear this. We can die.
No, like this could be the beginning of Tully's werewolf arc.
Ooh. Oh, but we could put the face mask on, like, over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll add the face mask.
Yeah.
Okay, you add the face mask, cover it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
So that takes
Where
another, like, 10
can we
minutes
go
or so.
to get a resurrection at this hour?
At 6 p.m.
Yeah, any of the temples. If
They'll
they're not
close
too busy.
exactly at 6. We're
Yeah,
10
I mean,
minutes.
most of them are open all day. Emergencies happen sometimes.
Alright, well, just
Yeah.
for
Which
fun
one?
and flavor, sorry, I want to do a tailwind just to make us a little faster at the beginning, and I have a spell for myself to do. So,
Okay, so you cast
Tailwind us
Tailwind
both.
on yourself and Tailwind on Felix
scooch out of
to
there.
get a boost as you guys zoom out. Which temple would you like to go to? I'll give you your options. Let's see, let's go Corvosa. Ooh. Your choices could go to the Pantheon of Many if you wanted to take him to some miscellaneous god of the core 20 gods. Like one of the ones that's not one of the main patrons of the city, for whatever reason. You could go to the Temple of Sarenrae, where you've already had a contact. Mr. Cornelius Firstlight is the orcish priest that you know from there. Otherwise, you could go to the Temple of Asmodeus, up in the Heights.
Grand Cathedral of Pharasma's also nearby.
Oh, that's true. Yes, the Grand Cathedral of Pharasma is very close by. It's in the inside the Grey District. You don't have any connections there, but they can do resurrections and such. And
Regan, you
your
tell me if it's a
other
bad idea.
option,
Oh.
Sanctuary of Shaylin, but they don't really do resurrections. And Bank of Abadar, but they're going to charge you like an arm and a leg.
I already lost a shoulder. What's the rest?
A little piece.
Really gonna cost?
You're fine.
It may not be the worst idea in the world to go to a place where we don't have contacts.
That's
I think
fine.
that Tully was just treated at the Temple of Sarenrae.
Mm-hmm.
So the Grand Cathedral is literally across the courtyard.
It is. I can take his body there. You can go inside. Isn't that the place where they don't like necromancers?
Yeah, they don't like necromancers. they're not.
I'll
they're not
politely
huge
remain
They're not
outside.
huge fans of necromancy, broadly.
That's okay. But it is close.
Yeah, like, the Pantheon of the Many is across the way. If you're willing to carry him, like, I see it as a perfectly valid alternative.
I just won't really go in out of respect for their opinions. But we take him there. It's really close.
Okay, I'm happy to like do the talking inside.
Yeah. I'll drag him over
All right.
through the
So you guys make your way
graveyard.
through the graveyard.
Look,
Eventually, as
Tully,
you're
all your
walking,
friends.
dragging him behind you, one of the Pharasman priests on patrol sees you and, wait, you there? What are you doing?
Oh, we're trying to get to the. And she looks at Felix like, you should explain.
We're trying to get our friend to the Grand Cathedral. There was an accident and he was grievously injured.
An accident? Is that necrosis? The priest walks over closer and is looking at the wounds on Tully's body.
I don't have a good explanation. Does Felix? Can I deception my way through this? I don't have any good words.
Sure,
right now.
you could try deception. If you're trying to lie about what happened, you could roll deception. If you're just trying to be straightforward and truthful
yeah,
about
totally
it, you could use
is.
diplomacy instead.
I'm not really trying to lie in this moment. I don't know that we were doing anything particularly wrong.
And we didn't.
Okay.
Well, you didn't give him those wounds.
No, we didn't. We ran
Why I
into
defer to you.
we ran into a necromancer who did this. I might be light on the details of exactly where, but
All right, go ahead and give me a diplomacy check, then. 25. I see. And this just happened recently? You explained that you had a run-in with a bad necromancer in one of the caverns here while doing some work for the guards. Something happened. You got hit with a bad spell.
not 15 minutes ago.
Hurry! Come this way. I can help you. And he will lead you over to the cathedral himself.
Oh, nice.
you pass through one of the like 3. So the cathedral itself is in this big fenced-off yard at the top of this hill, and you pass through like a checkpoint to go inside. They do some magical scans. Like there's a person who does like a detect magic over you. They look at you, Regan.
I don't have to go in. I'll stay out here.
You pause and kind of step back.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have to go in there. I'm not performing
Okay.
a ritual. Good luck.
The guard at the door, the guard at the checkpoint says, as he sees you backing away, it's probably for the best. No.
I roll.
He sighs as Felix and the Erasmus go inside the church.
They don't understand my craft.
You're not appreciated, sadly.
Okay.
Okay.
I also don't have any money on me, so I wouldn't be much help in there. I can go get some if you need it, though.
We'll see how much this ends up being.
And Tully has a decent amount on him as well, if that is necessary.
Right.
Yeah, let's see. So, what is the cost on a resurrection?
Hopefully not an arm and a leg. Tully needs both.
75 GP times the target's level worth of gemstones.
Ooh.
So
Is that the default on resurrect? Oh, I see. There it is. Yeah.
Resurrect. So 300 GP, I think, for level 4.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Worth of gemstones.
we can still perform a resurrection. Yes, if you the damage is recent. His soul is still nearby. Should he be willing to return, it can be done. We will need the materials quickly. Can you afford it?
Felix is good for the 300.
Very well.
Take out the gold and put a pouch down.
Okay. Then we'll do our best. It's not guaranteed, but we'll try.
Thank you.
And they shuffle off with Tully's body. Let's see.
Good luck. Because if he doesn't come back, this is about to get very sad for at least one character.
Yeah, I don't want to have to go home and explain this.
Well, I guess question 1, before I bother rolling anything, does Tully want to come back?
Tully would want to come back, but the player, will abide by the dice.
Okay.
But yes, Tully does not consider his work done, and has more that he needs to do and take care of here.
Alright. Let's do that. One sec while I make a priest.
Okay. I'm trying to think of what story we would have to make up for his death, because he technically didn't come with us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to go to we're gonna have to tell somebody hey, and then make up some story about how he died in the guard with the guard's help.
We have so many things that we're gonna have to patch together because
we are not gonna finish the first book for a while if we have to do that.
Yeah. I'm not even just explaining to other people where he died. Explain to Lizzie? I don't want to.
We have to make up the story and get people on board before we go to Lizzie and be like, oh yeah, your dad died in a fire and we couldn't recover his body, and he. It's
Why
like,
would you lie? Why not just tell her the truth at that point? He's dead.
we have to, because up until now, Tully has never told us it's okay if you tell my daughter I'm Mayhem. So we're going to try and respect his wishes.
I mean,
And it's gonna be so awkward.
Dead.
He is dead.
No, I'm saying
you have
if
to
he's dead, he
respect the
doesn't
dead.
come back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What wishes are you
Okay.
respecting?
We have to make
But, like,
up
is
the
there a
lab
living will
lie.
anywhere that we could consult for your wishes? Like,
We have.
like,
Oh yes, we have to raid his house.
I mean, yeah.
It's
you
6
check his
p.m.
house,
We
you'll-
raid his house for 4 hours to find his will. It says, "Tell my daughter I'm Mayhem," and we'll be like, "All right, we can do it.
oh,
It'll
I
be
hope
okay."
there's an out somewhere.
Roll well.
We will see what happens with the rolls.
I will
though,
throw my
Tully
2
actually has a
hero points
notepad on
at the
his
roll.
person, So
Has a
don't
what
worry
on
about
this person?
good.
a notepad on his person.
Oh, good.
Oh, a notepad. Okay.
Well, hopefully he didn't hide it as well as he hid his clothes.
Seriously.
Okay. Well, as long as that doesn't.
It's not revealed, so that's fine.
Ooh.
I hope
Okay.
you enjoy being resurrected in tight jeans, because it's what you're getting.
Comes back as Greshy. Like, oh, it's
What's
interesting.
that tape?
Who the fuck is this?
But literally the
Okay.
dwarven Greshy specifically.
Yeah. They're like, we just swapped around, and eventually someone else gets your body.
I appreciate you not keeping on me
After
and asking for reincarnate instead.
after about an hour, Felix, one of the priests comes out and I think this is going to work, but it's going to take some time to fully repair the body. You may wish to come back tomorrow.
Understood. Thank you. Thank you for saving my friend.
Just lucky he wasn't in a worse state. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll return tomorrow to hopefully see him again.
All right. That they bid you farewell. And I guess you leave and eventually spot Regan outside, some ways from the.
Yeah.
What a surprise. I'm not digging up corpses, as I'm sure they assumed I was going to do. Jerks. Oh, Felix.
They think it's gonna work, but it's gonna take time.
Oh, well, that's very good.
I dare say, I think this ends our adventure for the evening, and with any luck tomorrow, we might be able to come see our friend.
Yeah, I definitely don't think we should go back into that crypt until we have at least everybody, and maybe a bit of a talking about the danger of spells, that if they hit you, I heard of this one spell too that disintegrates you if it's powerful enough, and I've heard some people die from that, so I might have to. I'll buy him a book. You know what? I'm gonna buy him a book about dangerous spells that can kill you. And he'll like that. He'll read that. I'll make him read it. Alright.
It'll be a good book to read.
What do we tell his daughter for now? Like he's busy? He's a really busy night.
The one positive I can say is that he's taken off without warning enough times before that this actually isn't out of the ordinary.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is a case where you or I could go to Lizzie with a note, or just tell Lizzie in person that he had to work a late shift and won't be home tonight.
Well, that's a lot better than telling her he's dead. So I'm personally relieved.
Same. And I'm with you. If there is a book of tips and tricks and how not to get blasted into oblivion, we all need a copy.
Maybe that's what I'll do with the rest of my night. Let's look for a few books for your gentle reading on spell safety.
And
All
any
right.
scrolls that we could carry around to preserve ourselves? I don't know. Gosh, I'm still flabbergasted.
There's plenty of that. I should learn this. I don't think I know the body preserving one. I should probably learn that because I feel like it's useful for situations like this.
Yeah, we've casted Peaceful Rest a whole bunch in an hour and a half.
Yeah, we have. So that's something for me to think about too. I did use my scroll. They probably have one at the bookstore. Maybe.
Yeah, if you wanted to go do the research, I can swing by Tully's place and let Lizzie know.
It's not in the bookstore, but I'm sure I can get it.
Yeah, if you're quick, you could put it in order today, and they'd have them for you tomorrow.
I sure will. Well,
All right.
Disintegration and you.
yeah. Have your friends disintegrated? Do you not want to follow in their footsteps or ashes? Well, here's a list of things to do.
Well.
Written by Asher Ford. How I avoided disintegrating after I saw my friend die.
This looks like it was published recently.
Wow.
Very recently, in fact.
Excellent.
Does Asher know how to write?
Yeah, I think he does.
he
knows how
was
to
reading
make
a lot
math.
of books.
He was reading.
Yeah.
I think he does know how to write.
He learned
just
at
tell
some point in the adventure.
I like to imagine there was just a group activity of Asher like dictating, and Gretchen was just scribbling instead. Just made it a lot easier for Asher to just get his thoughts out about it.
Yeah.
And Gun's just
die
correcting the
self-logic.
grammar in the background. He's like, no, that sounds, don't say it like that. Like, here's how you say it. Group
Just transcribing real quick.
Somewhere out on the Storval Plateau, this is occurring.
Yes.
Well, with hope that you'll see your friend again, two of you make your way back into the city proper. Felix, do you even know where Mayhem lives? I don't know if Tully has ever told anyone.
Oh.
I swear I've helped Lizzie get home at least once. If I don't know, then I don't know.
Actually, I think that's
Give me a d20. Give me a d20. If it's over a 5, then yeah. Like 5 or over, then you helped Lizzie home at least once. Okay. 11. Yes, you do. You only did it one time, but you're pretty sure you know where it is. It's in like a row of buildings. They'll kind of look the same, but you think you could find it. You find the right house and knock at the door, and coming, and door opens, and there's Lizzie. Oh, hey Tully. Did everything go okay at the bar today?
The bar's fine. But Tully had to leave for a late shift suddenly and had no opportunity to let you know. So he asked me to come by and reassure you.
Oh. Really? He did? That's weird.
the circumstances were such that I sort of insisted.
Oh my god.
I know.
Because he wouldn't have told her.
Yeah.
It would have been more natural to not tell her.
I admit it's kind. It was kind of my fault. And I sort of felt bad about the situation in general. But so forgive me if this is out of the ordinary. But I just wanted to reassure you that he'll be home tomorrow, if but a bit late.
Oh, okay. If you see him, tell him the training went well. Maybe that's why he asked.
Well, I'm glad to hear about the training. The city is a crazy place, and I hope that Ben Carlo?
Yeah, Ben Carlo.
Ben Carlo gave you a chance to see what it's like to work with a weapon and protect yourself.
Oh, yeah, he actually had me pick one out. Do you want to see?
Ooh, what did you pick?
And she'll lead you inside and show you this a fairly basic like training rapier that she was given. And she tells you about her day. It seems like she's like been wanting to. She's like really excited about it and wants to talk to someone. And so she spends like an hour or so with you, telling you about
patiently.
The basic training. I wanted to talk to Dad about it, but I guess work duty calls, you know.
I'm sure he'd be here if not for the emergency that arose. And truly, I hope that you don't hold it against him. It wasn't his fault.
No, I won't. I know if you're here, it's probably something really serious. Probably something with the Queen or something. Do you think everything's gonna be okay?
I can't say what's going to happen with the city at large, but I think that we'll take care of each other and see ourselves through this and the other crazy moments that Corvosa brings us.
I'm good with the crazy moments, but yeah, I hope so. Oh, sorry, I kept you too long, but thanks for keeping me company.
Never a problem. And we'll see you tomorrow at the bar.
Yeah, will do. Have a good night, Felix.
Night.
You wave as you
Wander back
building.
home.
She kind of watches you as you walk away. She stands there at the doorway a bit. Seems to be in thought. Shakes her head, goes inside, closes the door. Alright. That leaves... Oh, did you go back?
I've run away.
On your own.
I'm out of here.
You made it back to the academy on your own. Yay!
I did it.
Regan, you're immediately concerned with what you could have done better, what the party could have done better, I suppose, and are immediately to the books.
We can improve. Then I did have a question about learning scrolls. If there's a scroll that's at a level that I don't have yet, can I not learn it yet?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you can only learn spells of levels that you can reach.
Okay.
So at level 4, you can learn up to level 2 spells. Right?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah,
I have access to 1 and 2 and can't.
Yeah, next level you will have access to 3rd rank spells. I think. Yes.
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay.
Cool. So I'll search those books on some light reading on how to protect yourselves if you don't have spells from spells, which actually is other spells and having people cast those on you. But you know, it's always good to have a little pamphlet.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you search for some. Give me an academia lore.
Sure. Let's find that. Eee. Public or blind?
You can do a public. It's fine.
Oh, 22.
22. Okay, you're able to find a couple of good books on spell safety and spell defenses. Yeah, lots of like abjuration books. You have to kind of sift through them, but you think you can probably find some good stuff later. Boil it down into something. I'll maybe turn that into something mechanical next time. But you do have some books now. At least a short list of stuff to look through.
Nice.
Anything else that night?
Yeah. I need to find it. I would like to attempt to learn 2 of these scrolls that are level 2.
Okay.
But they're uncommon, so they have a different DC, I think.
Yes, the DC will be slightly higher. You know what? You want to mark those, since we are getting really late, I want to get to the...
Yeah, I don't have
you
to
want
do
to
it
mark
right
those
now.
as we will do the rolls for them, but I'll do them either start the next session or in between sessions.
Yeah, we don't have to do any of the learning stuff right now.
Okay.
So we're just gonna sneak.
Yeah, I just want to do this one last bit. So as not to leave us on too much of a cliffhanger. Alright. Next day. I presume you make your way... where did Felix go? There you go. I assume you make your way over to the cathedral?
Yeah. Well, I'm not in it.
Okay, you still chill outside.
Cast my little wand.
Alright. Felix, you make your way inside. And there's still, it'll still be a little bit longer. The process is almost done. But it's looking good.
Oh, I'm glad.
Tully,
Yes.
you were pelted by the weird dark leeches pulling, tearing at your body. Everything goes black. The pain is immeasurable. What was your last thought before dying?
I mean, besides the amount of pain being just immeasurable, was disappointment and frustration. This was not how I meant to go out, and there was more to be done to protect Listy, to protect the city. I don't like them falling here. But I'm also in immense pain, and I can't do anything about it. And then nothing.
And you're not sure how much time has passed, but suddenly you feel that sharp pain start again. It had gone numb, but then you feel like jolted awake. The pain is just there for a brief moment, and it feels like a dull ache. And you see you're just kind of standing in some kind of dark space. And there's a little spotlight. And a small, like, black bird, crow, maybe, is looking at you. 2 more crows kind of hop up behind it.
Just the crows, and that's it.
Yeah, they're looking at you kind of curiously.
I suppose I look at myself. I still pockmarked by these void tendrils that ripped through me.
You're currently like naked, and you've just got these like big dark splotches where you think you were hit.
Missing part of
But
my shoulder.
you feel whole. Like everything's there. It's just like kind of darkened. One of the crows caws at you and then it jumps up and then lands. And then the other two go, caw, caw, like jump and land, jump and land.
I will step towards them. Are they moving at all in response to me approaching?
One of them, as you start to move closer to them, one kind of backs away slightly, one just stands and kind of cocks its head, and the other hops closer to you, to your foot. And it looks up at you.
I'll allow the one that's decided to get closer. I'll lower my hand to see if it wants to climb on to my arm.
It hops on.
Okay.
Lifts it up and
Look at it.
kind of looks at you. You realize now that its eyes are like they were like little normal beady black eyes, but this one there's something like a little white dot in the center, and it's like growing and expanding, and you realize it's actually like it's not a dot, it's like a swirl, like a spiral.
Just kind
It's,
of follow that spiral with my eyes naturally.
you have something to do, the crow says.
I do. I'm not done.
Then follow. And it will kind of flap its wings and take flight into the darkness behind you. The other two crows caw and fly up and into the light.
But the one that told me to follow went behind me into the darkness.
Yes.
Then I turned and headed into the darkness.
Okay. You take a brief glance at the light and turn away from it. Descend into the darkness. And your eyes flutter open. You're floating suddenly. You're cold. You're very cold. You're floating in a pool of water. And you suddenly have to cough. And you spit up water. Oh! And surprised, a priest like, backs away. And a couple of other assembled people, oh, congratulations.
Where am I? What's
Felix,
going
you're there in the room. Mayhem, or Tully, was lying in this pool of, it's basically a bath of water. These, like, some kind of leaves and insects and herbs all around him. There was one head priest doing ritual and a number of Gavin priests who are now clapping.
Tully's, like, kind of spasming, reacting.
Yeah.
In a very disoriented manner.
I'll reach out and try to put a hand on Tully's shoulder to calm him down and say, "It's okay, Tully. You were hurt really badly, but it's gonna be okay."
You may want to be very careful. Don't push yourself. It may still take a week or so for you to recover, says the priest who's kind of helping you sit up. But the lady has decided that it isn't your time.
I'm grateful for that. Thank you. Felix, I'm glad to see you're well. Is Regan okay?
Regan's okay.
Okay.
They're back at the university. Presumably
in the
knows
graveyard.
in every book in the universe.
Standing in the graveyard because they wouldn't let me in.
Your things are in the adjoining room. Feel free to change. And take it easy. There's some healing elixirs prepared for you.
Oh, well, that's kind. Thank you.
I'm sure you would like some time with your brother here. And the group of them leave.
Yes.
Yeah, so you are clumsy one, drained one, enfeebled one for a week. And you cannot remove those until the week is done. Your body is healed, but you do have thankfully it's all in parts that would like be underclothes normally, but you do have these kind of darker skin splotches now, where these like impacts hit you. And they're all like 3 foot, that's 3-inch radius circles. Yeah. It's very pockmarked around your like upper torso.
Is the shoulder one there?
Oh yes, and there's like a kind of a bite mark in your shoulder.
That was a very helpful bite mark.
Enough skin that's just come back in a little bit different colored.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. I mean, I'm glad to be alive at least. I'll go and get dressed. And if Felix is still here before we actually go to get dressed, did you bring me in like? I'm totally naked at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you bring me in this way, or did you bring me in this?
You were in the most fashionable set of jeans I had in my bag.
I see.
And
You look over at the pile of clothes that they've set out for you, and yeah, you recognize it as the outfit that you helped pick out for them.
I hope I didn't stretch anything awkwardly.
It's okay. I didn't expect to use that costume, that set of clothes again.
Well, I do have my other garb, as long as I want to make sure. And thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm just glad to see you up again. When you get home, we reassured Listy that you were out late because of us. So she will not be that worried about you, but I am certain you'll want to get some rest. This was a blindside to at least me.
Yeah, certainly a blind side. Hit by that, whatever spell that was. Some vampiric feast, I think. Regan said. It's hard to
The
tell.
last thing you heard before you died. What a spell!
Oh, fancy feast.
Oh, my favorite. Just immediately dies. Oh god.
Oh, dear.
Certainly was the fanciest of feasts.
Well, I'll get dressed back up in my garden outfit. It's moving a bit slower, but I'll take the potions and whatever other healing things they give me and go to meet Regan outside and try to regroup.
Alright, yeah. The two of you exit, and there's Regan, just outside.
Oh, look. You look very similar to when you died. Even better.
Thank you. I think.
How was it?
How much
How
do I
was-
remember?
How was dying?
Of the... You remember all of that.
Oh, okay.
Everything that I told you, you remember, yeah.
Surreal.
Oh.
I saw some ravens? Crows?
Ooh. Ravens.
Ravens? But one of them had eyes that were very mesmerizing almost. Like a spiral kind of way.
Was it painful? Not the dying, but the being dead.
At first, but only for a moment.
Okay.
And then it wasn't. But it was... There's a darkness in this world, I suppose.
Yes. I've just never talked to someone who's died before. Well, I haven't talked to someone who's died before and come back as still alive. So it's just, I'm sorry, it's very curious.
I understand. I'm processing a little bit the idea that I died.
I'm glad you found your way out of that darkness.
But you didn't tell Misty. You told her something else?
That you were sent out at the last moment for a shift.
Well, it's not the first lie I've told her, I suppose. Even if it was by proxy. Thank you for that. Well, I am not sure how much shape I am in to continue, but I also know that there is a time limit. How are you all feeling?
Well, we have a head and not torso, legs.
Yes.
So we need arms and torso.
Did you happen to see it in there? No?
Nope.
Okay.
We didn't go looking for much more trouble.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, for the record, I
Perhaps.
didn't explain anything else that was in the room there. I haven't searched it.
No, they everybody left, we know.
Yes,
Yeah,
I very
totally.
purposely just ran out of
It was
there.
dead.
Yeah, unless
I
there was
know
a
my
sign that
limits.
said torso this way, we did not see it.
Yeah.
I think we all need at least a night's rest before we even think about going back in there.
Mhm.
And yeah, in your current condition,
Oh, it is the next day, so you technically have had a night's rest.
I mean,
Some of us more than others.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
as mentioned by the cleric, it's going to take me probably a good week to truly
Yeah.
rest this off.
Mhm.
So I'm as good as I'm going to be if we are good to get this done before the Shawanti decide its time is up.
you just may not be able to face tank as you always do.
I will have to be more careful. But,
Regan hands the pamphlets or the little books.
what is it?
Here. These are books about how to be more careful. I did a lot of research after you died because I thought maybe that you could use some information on the spells that killed you. They're very interesting, by the way. There's Vampiric Feast, there's Disintegrate, there's a few other spells that'll just they'll straight up kill you if you're not careful. So, and she just starts rambling on about all these different spells while handing these books to Mayhem. It's like, oh, read this one. Oh, this one was very interesting. I took a bunch of notes out, so you don't have to read the entire book, but I would read 6,
your
5, and 24. Those are the most important.
You've now just
I
got a
put a little
pile of
star next
books.
to
Yeah, just literally
staring off in the
books are
distance.
stacking up and just staring off into the middle distance.
And that I think, is a great point for us to end this evening. Well, so much for finishing the book today.
I knew it.
I was hoping.
I knew someone would
So
die, and it
close.
wasn't going to be Rolf.
I didn't see that it had death. Ripperoo, that sucks.
Jason.
It's how the dice go. And it's an interesting story, so I wasn't prepared for that.
We're really not prepared for sudden death, but hey, there you go.
Hey,
I knew
it's
it was
interesting.
coming.
Gives us
Sometimes
flavor.
I crit fail like 2 fortitude saves in a row because the dice are just like, nah.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know if we'll be able to do another one this week, but maybe we will. If we can, we will. If not, then we'll be back in like a month or so. Give us like 4 weeks, and we'll continue the story from there. So have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Stay alive out there. Don't die.
Or come back.
Succeed
if
your
you
fort
do.
saves. Oh yeah, or come back if you
Come
do.
on back.
Well, we'll be here. Bye.